Howdy, folks. Tina, aka Teemaw, here to welcome you into another Friday Night Live. So, how is your last days of spring going? Because this is it, folks. I think we've entered into summer now. So, next week it'll be officially summer. Well, that's this weekend, actually. Anyway, hashtag Sandy is going to be tonight's giveaway, hashtag SANDI, since Sandy was the first to comment in this chat. That's going to be the giveaway. We're going to do a $15 coupon code along with these beautiful release papers from Crafts with Crashley. This is Rainbow Hearts by Emma Casey, as well as a Diamond Painting Addict. So you're going to get some of each style in here tonight. The tonight's winner will get that along with the $15 coupon code to our site. So that's hashtag Sandy, SANDI. Now, I am a little bit behind this evening. Let's hope the sound is okay here. And let's go get this other one up. Let's do live. There it is. Here we go. So I can see the chat over here as well. There we go. Let's welcome everyone in. So there we go. I let the time get away from me. I'm trying to do some last minute things. There we go. We got that message pinned. All righty. Hashtag Sandy. Let's see. Yes, Chris, you are lucky. You've got a good job. That's great that you get to be at your job this evening. I need to cruise here for my medication pass. Oh, yeah, we'll see you later. Kiki's in the house. There's Gail. Can't wait to see what you have in store for us tonight. All righty. There's Barbara Thompson and Sherry Jones. Don't float away because all the bad storms, right? So Olivia, I was sitting out there tonight or today, this afternoon on the deck for a little bit, and I saw that there was a ton of tornadoes over in Illinois and Effingham. So they were pretty bad over there. We used to live in Illinois, and that was definitely Tornado Alley. And we had a lot of them there. None truly affected us terribly. And here we've had tornadoes go by, and we have had fallout from hail, etc. But because of where we sit on our the hill, they don't land around here. We still get wind, though. Debbie does diamonds. Howdy, Miss Debbie. And Kim and Terry. There's Dark Light, Dark Night, and Chrissy Outlaw. Howdy, Sarah. Have a good Father's Day weekend. That's right, Denise. This is Father's Day weekend. I think most of my people I've talked to have forgotten about it. So I've been trying to say, hey, here's something to give Dad. Here's something to give Dad. So we'll see if he gets any of those things. He's out there trying to get a last minute ES bundled. Did y'all get to see on J Rob's channel on Wednesday night? She had a first drill party. I've never heard of one of those before. Since Ditsy's Diamond Den had their first releases, everybody was working on a canvas from Ditsy. So that was fun. Miss Billy A, Becky, Heidi, you got a house full again. Dana, Caroline's Diamond Painting Corner. There's Dude. Howdy, Mr. Dude. And Marianne, where are you now? Williamsburg, Virginia. She gets around. What you doing out there, Marianne? Amy's here. There's Karen. Get to see Karen in just a few days. She's coming to the retreat. So we're having another June retreat next week. We'll have a full week. This will be our longest one yet. It'll be a 5-day retreat. And just so y'all know, anybody can rent our house. So if you have a group of folks, we can hold up to 14 people. Anybody can rent our house. You can do your own food. We don't have to do food. So when we do it, we have to set our time aside and plan meals and buy groceries. But y'all can plan get-togethers if you want to. We don't have to be involved, so to speak. We can drop by and meet you if you want to, but yeah, there's all kind of things y'all can do out here that you don't have to. If you can't come during any of our scheduled ones, schedule your own. If you want to come but can't afford it, get your friends to come and you come free. There's all kind of ways we can work that out over at the Tall Oaks retreat we got going on down the road. So we'd love to see you there. But next week we got a full house, and I can't wait to meet all the people next week. There's Miss Danielle, Kim, Nancy. Hope to meet you eventually, Nancy. Cat Hair and Chaos. Vonda McRae. Welcome in, Vonda and Lisa. There's Miss Cheryl G, Teresa, Bonnie. Let's see who else is here. Arlene and Brenda. Misty Roth. Welcome in. And Terry Chauza. There's Jessica. Hope you're doing well tonight, Jessica, up there in Canada. Flora Star. And let's see. Everybody's putting in hashtag. Very good. Jeanette with the Caged Magpie. She's got a little shop over on Etsy. Y'all should check her out. They're really cute gifts over there. The Caged Magpie. There's Garden Craft. Annette. You do have a migraine. Okay, Jessica. Doesn't feel well, she said. Jessica Sterner. There's Leanne Likely. Marla Morris is in the house. And howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. There's Karina. Howdy, Miss Karina. We going to get to see you next week at all? I sure hope so. Everybody's coming in Tuesday afternoon, Karina, or to the house. Some of them are getting here early on Monday night. Colleen, there's Jester. And Blue Noser's in the house. That's our Carrie. She's the one that's done the cheat sheets for us. If you're in our Facebook group, that you can keep up with those there. Hey, Carrie, is there a way we can put those on the website? That would be nice. Someone let Lucy out and they are not taking care of her. So I'm going to see if we can call for help there to get Lucy. We'll see. Okay. Terry Custodio's here. Penny Swanson. Howdy, Glow and Sparkle. And Jeanette. There's Brandy. Howdy, Brandy. Muttnut said, sorry if I don't talk much in chat. Mom is having an off day with her Alzheimer's dementia, and I have to call my sister to help. She's been yelling, hitting, and spitting on me. I know it's the disease. Gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that, Muttnut. Lucy. Okay. Hawaii Mama. Oh, look at that. She lives in Illinois and got lucky. Nothing got damaged. Ooh, way to go. It means you're not too far from us, Kauai Mama. I'm an hour west of St. Louis. And Linda is here. Kate Franson from Tennessee. Yes, yes, yes. And Middlestadt. Howdy. There's Miss Kate Ritz. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody's putting in. There's Rochelle. Bling it up. She gets to come next week as well. Carissa's Craft Corner's in the house. Michelle Morris. Howdy, Miss Michelle. How are you doing? Misty Roth. How far are you? Are you saying from South Mississippi? Is that what you're trying to say, Misty? From Mississippi, we're probably 5-ish hours. But South Mississippi, that's a different story. So it takes us about six to get to Jerry's family and about 7.5 to get to my family. Donna Bale Bird, how are you? I want to see you again, Donna. Joanne, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, gotcha. Thursday. See you then. No worries, Joanna. You're with the grandkids. Ah, I see. Gotcha. You got your grandkids. Gina loves doxies and diamonds. Melissa, hi. You just came in. It's all right. I had to grab restocks. It captured by Radiance. I didn't know they had restocks, Melissa. Maybe I should be checking that out. Which ones to get back in? Been working in the yard, so catch my breath, says Terry. I get that. It's been so nice this week. Today it got a little warmer, but there were three, maybe 4 days there that were beautiful. 3 beautiful days that were temperate weather, just like San Diego weather in the 70s. It was gorgeous, and it was very hard to be inside. Today it got a little bit hotter because yesterday, a storm came yesterday. So your different weather coming and going. Candace is here. Sandy JR. Yeah, I want to know what Melissa got too. Sandy's Crafting Corner. Welcome in. Got several Sandys here with different things. Margaret, put a hashtag in front of that Sandy or the computer program won't pick it up. There's Tammy. You made it home just in time for your life. Wow. Goodness gracious. How far away was that retreat from your house, Tammy? Just got a rock stepper and trying that out while watching. Oh, that's nice. Multitasking. I love it. Deep breaths will help you a bit. You're a hero. Cheryl Kay's telling Muttnut there. Nancy Lazaretto. I know, Donna. I would like to see you again, too. Terry, is it pretty where you are? Because it's hard to come in, I'll tell you. Thank you, Miss Cheryl G. There's a Tall Oaks retreat form right there if you want to fill it out. We still have July, August, September, October, November open for this year. So come on out and bring a crew with you and come for free. Hi, Teemaw. Minus the red light contraption, but you look so young. Thank you, Maxine. Is it working? I can't tell. Is it working? I'm trying to do it every day, but some nights I forget. Before my husband passed, he would always tell me he hated me. He wanted a divorce and he was tired of me cheating on him. And I never cheated on him in 33 years. From Alzheimer's dementia. Lisa, sorry to hear that. Yep. Cheryl G says, if Donna Bird's there, I'm coming. I got some romance art. Most excited for True Heart. Gotcha. Oh, it was only 2.5 hours from you. So you must have left pretty late then. So you didn't leave like at noon or something? First weekend of October is booked, says Glow and Sparkle. There you go. It's low 70s. I was redoing a bed and repotting a few flowers. It's been too hot for weeks. Oh, that's so nice, Terry. I love that. Yes, I love that. So we have some new drills we're going to show tonight in a little bit. So that's good. I had to turn my ringer off here because, again, I got cut. So this week, what happened this week? Well, Josiah decided this was the week he's just going to go all out. And he wanted his car tags done. So he wanted to get that car ready to go. If y'all remember, he bought a car while he was in the military. So I saw him walking out the door with Jerry, J-Paw. And I'm like, you got to have proof of insurance and everything. I gotta take that out of the storage mode it was in. And you've been on hold or something, you know, when he's been on our policy, but I don't know when they hold when he's, you know, off somewhere in the military. So anyway, we got that taken care of really quickly. And they emailed the stuff quick enough that they went to town to do it. And they told him, you got to have your tax waiver. So he goes to the county seat to get the tax waiver. And they say, no, you have a car. You had a 2006 Honda Pilot back from 2021 that you haven't been paying taxes on. He's like, I've been in the military and that car was wrecked while I was gone. So then we had to go figure out, they said they had to have proof of all that. So I tried to call insurance and insurance called me back the next day and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. We can't find any record of this. And after a discussion, they were finally saying, did you think it was liability only? And maybe there wasn't a claim? And I'm like, oh, that's ringing a bell. And so I had to remember what town it was towed to. And then I called a wrecking service in that town. And sure enough, it was the right wrecking service because it was a small town. And so she sent an email between the insurance saying they took it off and the email saying that they had taken the total car and take it to salvage. That was enough proof, apparently, because J-Paul printed those off for Josiah. And when I came out of the office yesterday, he had the new tags. I'm like, what? So he had taken that and gone to town and he got the tags. Great. No problem. Well, then him and Gideon decide they're going to go wash his car. So they get some new car stuff and they're going to go wash his car and they get it all washed or whatever. Guess what? The mice have had a heyday in his beautiful new car. It has been sitting for 1.5 years now and they've chewed through wires and different things. So they had to have it towed to the shop today. So they got the car towed. It's going to the shop. They're going to see if they can repair his brand new mice-ridden car. So up and down like this. And also today, Josiah's been doing really good because he's down in the boys' room. There's 2 boys' rooms, but he's down in one of the boys' rooms. And it's been a disaster. It's like a closed tornado blew up in that room, and it's been terrible. So he's like, well, I'm just going to start working on this room and making progress here. So he did. And now the room, you can actually walk into the room and there's actually nothing on the floor that's not supposed to be there. And he's rearranged some furniture. So he has been very helpful around the house and getting little things like that done, and just encouraging Jedediah to stay steady daily, trying to help with orders. It has been nice having him around. But today he says that he was feeling a little down because he doesn't have the strength or stamina. You know, he sees us working and doing things and he can't help pick up stuff and he can't move things around. And so that was a little depressing for him. So that was hard to hear. And Gideon leaves tomorrow. He's going to Canada on a trip to meet a friend. So he leaves tomorrow. He's never flown on a plane. And tomorrow he goes for his first time by himself internationally. So lots going on around here this week. We also hired somebody to do all the replacement of all the new leaf springs and suspension system under the trailer. And I think I told y'all last week that when they lifted the trailer off the wheels, that the frame was cracked. So the guy, he welded that and put everything together. So that whole suspension system is upgraded and done now. So that was good. We got that done. Let's see. Tina, have you by chance reached out to the quilting community? I haven't yet, Donna. Number one, I don't know where to start. Number two, I'll be honest with you, I'm still waiting on the website. I'm at this point with J. Paul saying, I don't care if it's just a landing page. They need a landing page to see where they're going. So then if they want to, if all we can do is do a Google Doc after that and they can contact us, that's fine. But they just need to see where they're going, because I want to put it out there in our local community. It's available. I want to do those kind of things as well, just to have a landing page. Jester, I have 2 or 3 signed up so far in September. Let's see. Howdy, Melinda. Welcome in. Paperwork complications going smoothly is a real blessing. It is frustrating, right, Arlene? Yes, September is 2 or 3 down. 2 or 3 days, people down for September. Yes. Glow and Sparkle. Totally understand you can't, but would love to meet you in real life. Yes. And he packed a month ago. Chronic physical and health issues are a hard adjustment. Remind him to focus on what he can do. And we're trying, Terry, because he's been a blessing being back. I mean, yes, we have to, absorb him back into our home and lifestyle, make a place for him. Nobody gets their own room here. Okay. With this many children, nobody gets their own room. The guest room, he could stay in there, but I told him he could sleep in there if he wants to, but it wouldn't be just his room, because we have guests a lot in the guest room. And so it has to be available to be used. Well, welcome in, Chronically Myself. It's good to have you here. Appreciate you coming. I know, Terry, right? Sonia is in the house. So to celebrate your birthday this week, you get to retreat. I suppose, Kate, we will be busy. I think, Cheryl G, what we're going to have to do next time is everybody, if they want to, they can bring one canvas for us to design, because we're barely going to get that many done. And there's too many, unless they're lending them to us to keep for future times. It's going to be too many to do for that week, I'll tell you. So we're going to be very busy next week. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. So I need folks help reaching out to the other communities, because the house is ready. I just don't have a site for it yet. But I don't think a landing page would be hard. Again, paying somebody else to do the trailer was trying to free Jerry up. So today they've been working at Tall Oaks. We've had a couple people ask if they can use the tree house to go live. And that's where I plan to go live next Friday, guys. It'll be live from the tree house there. So Lord willing, the internet's going to work and everything will be good. So they were cleaning out the tree house area today, and hopefully that will work for next week because the basement will be full and it'll be a full house and really loud. So we're going to try that, and a couple other people might be going live from the retreat. I mean, from the Playhouse at Tall Oaks as well. So that'd be good. So Glow and Sparkle, you're saying, oh my gracious goodness. Glow and Sparkle, here we go again. That's Janet from MDD. So Janet still wants to book the first week in October for Mystical Dream Diamond team. So she's going to have her team over there. And that's Janet. My goodness. And I saw that she has Father's Day specials out. I'm so sorry, Janet. It's so hard for me sometimes to remember this. And I'm like trying to connect. How do you know about the first weekend in October? So that's Janet from Mystical Dream Diamonds. If you haven't checked them out, you should. She's the newest owner over there, and they're producing a good product that we have a lot of enhancement suggestions for, and we'll be getting more eventually. It takes us so long. We have over 3 years worth requested, and we keep getting more all the time. So it's just the two of us doing them, and we have other full-time jobs in real lives, and it's hard. It's hard to produce that many all the time. But yes, Janet says she wants to have her little Mystical Dream Diamond retreat the first weekend in October. So we're going to have to figure out those dates. So Cheryl, you're going to have to tell me which of the dates you can't do, that kind of thing, etc., etc. Okay. I figured you need to enjoy the retreat and I will work hard to get them all done. Yeah, that's not quite how that works there. I know you get them started though. It was so nice when Caitlin was there because she was helping you while I was going and doing, and then it worked out well. Anything that I bring can be left because apparently I get to see Cheryl once or twice more and I'm in no rush. Oh, okay, Melinda, that's cool. Lisa's birthday was last Wednesday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Yeah, loud, Melinda. It gets loud down there. Oh, Lisa just turned the big 60. How about them apples? Yes, Ryan, it is Janet. Karen just got her MDD order in today. There you go. Howdy, Mr. Matt. Welcome in. Let's see. And so did Debbie. Debbie got her MDD order in today as well. The goldfish for release tomorrow surely needs enhancements, says Cheryl K. Well, are you going to buy it and bring it up for us to enhance, Cheryl K? Because you sure need to come up here too. You could have a ticket to ride retreat up here. We could have it booked. We could have 2 months booked. Cheryl, that would be fun. I turned 62 in 3 weeks, says Kim. Wow, look at that. Got a lot of 60 babies in here, don't we? So that's cool. A lot of summer birthdays. Yes. Okay. So that's Janet, and me and Janet have to hook up and go over all the details to do that. It would be fun, Cheryl. I think it would be fun. Wait for, Muttonut orders the MDD as well. Nice. Nice. Okay. So that was Josiah's story of the week and the camper update. So you heard about the frame and getting the bottom all beefed up, and it's all fixed up, all ready to go. And I said, while somebody's here, we may as well have them inspect the roof. Do y'all think I should have done that? Or should have just lived in, just not knowing? But you can't just not know, because if something's got a problem, you got to fix it. So now we're recoating the roof. So the roof on the camper is going to be recoated. I'm telling you, this thing's going to be better than new before long. So much better than new. How about them apples? So now we got someone coming next week to do the roof. I told him today and tomorrow would be best, but he was busy. So Cheryl, somebody might be working on the camper roof while you're the week you're sleeping in it, but we'll see. Living in blissful ignorance. Right, Danielle. That's the word I was going to say. Ignorance. Ooh, Linda's working on Pink Christmas from Mystical Dream Diamonds right now, and she loves it. Gleeful bliss is usually a bad idea, but fun. Right, chronicling myself? I know. So you can't just ignore things. I knew from the beginning we needed to check the roof. So we had somebody, I called somebody out to inspect the roof and then got a second opinion. So indeed, it needs to be recoated. So we will get it recoated, and things will be like so much better than even new apparently on these campers, right? I think what I said in the beginning was we could, no more campers, we'll just stay in a hotel. Oh, well, we have a camper and it is cozy and I actually do like it. So it's going to be just fantabulous when it's all fixed up here, right? Happy to talk about any additional adjustments we can make. I'm enjoying that part these days. Yay. Okay. Sprockle, my daughter's birthday is September 13th, and she was born Friday the 13th. How about them apples? I do love them. I have a picture to post. Yay. I'm a full believer in checking things. I prefer to get it first rather than emergency comes up. I know, Cheryl Katz. That's why it's on the list, and that's why I said, hey, we're having somebody out here to do this. Let's check on the roof. And sure enough, they're like, yep, needs to be resealed. So we're going to have it recoated and resealed. Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. But I do want it to be tip top and ship shape, ready to go. All the right words, right? Oh, let's see. Where did he do with it? Oh, shucks. I don't know. Gideon started going through pictures last night, just randomly. He has not been sleeping well, apparently. And he just started going through the pictures that I have over here in my armoire. And he just, like I told you, we used to raise little Chihuahua puppies, and I had all kind of dog pictures. And I guess I thought I was going to scrapbook a dog album one day because I used to sell scrapbooking supplies, and we didn't. I didn't do that. But he was going through and he found a picture of Jerry. I wonder where you put that, because I thought he was going to leave it out. He found a picture of Jerry holding a lion cub with Tiffany on one side and little bitty Jedediah on the other side. And he was holding a lion cub. And I'm like, I wasn't there. I don't remember that at all. I don't know where it was. I have no idea. No one wrote on it. So we asked Jerry. He didn't remember anything about it. So I asked Tiffany, and she goes, yeah, it was when we lived in Colorado. We went to the Walmart grocery store. We went to go get groceries at Walmart, and somebody had exotic animals in the parking lot, and they were letting people take pictures with the animals. So Jerry was holding a lion cub and had a picture taken with him holding the lion cub on his lap and Tiffany petting it and Jedediah right there. So, wow, I didn't remember that at all. So, but Tiffany did, which is a good thing since Jerry did it. Why do our memories go so quickly? As long as it's not Cheryl fixing the roof, that during a retreat sounds like tempting fate. Murphy's Law. You got that right, Matt. No way would I get Cheryl near any other roof. Ain't no way. Yeah. Let's see. My brand new baby grandson is named Gideon. Really, Michelle? That's cool. Hey, Lily, how are you doing? Howdy. There's Miss Kells in the house from California, IA, where I'm going I'm going to California the end of July, apparently. That's hard for me to say that because it's not an emergency situation. That's how we get most of our travel, is emergency situations. It's a choice going to see a waterfall out there. Right, Nancy, we're going to be near, and I found out that Ditzy lives in Medford, Oregon, and we're going to be flying in there. Now, I don't know if we're going to have time to do anything. I don't know the time frame or any of that, so I got to talk with my friend about that. But that'd be kind of cool. I get to meet Ditzy in person out there. Yes, Cheryl K. She had an MRI done on her leg, and it was fractured, I think, below her knee. I'll work on it when I go out to sleep. Please don't work on it, Cheryl. Please don't. And I tell you what, here's something I know. If there's something that still needs fixing, Cheryl's going to find it out for us, because I'm sure some way, somehow, she'll find all the parts that need fixing. And we'll have to end up fixing them, even though we don't know that they need fixing, because she's going to find them out. But maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. They'll be her first. Really, Barbara? Well, happy birthday, I guess. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to have a birthday before the next Friday Night Live. Okay, that's crazy. I'm on the 18th. Oh, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds on the 18th. You know it, Cheryl. See, Cheryl's in agreement. If there's anything there that needs fixing up, Cheryl will do it. And if not, she might just find something and we'll have to fix it up. You know, something like that. We'll see. We did finally get the ceiling all patched up professionally. Not painted yet, but at least it's professionally patched up. So we did get that done. All righty. So, yeah, good stuff with the camper. Yeah, all that. I got a question. Okay. All right. I don't see Melody here. Now, it's not a biology question, but she's pretty smart. Matt's in the house. Okay, you can call me Mary. Gotcha. August 31st. So chronically myself is Mary, if I remember that. I can come and paint it for you. I don't think so, Cheryl. It would have to be on a ladder, and we're not going to do that. Kat, it's been so long, been working a lot. We have 8 birthdays and 2 anniversaries in September. How about them apples? So I have a question. Here we go. What is Substack? Please let me know. I need to know, what is Substack? I'm starting to see that here and there because I watch a lot of health videos and, ketovore, carnivore videos and a lot of doctor health things. And several of them are now starting to say you need to subscribe to Substack. So I need to understand. Yes, Melinda, Cheryl cannot be on the ladders. That is a no ladders. If there is one nail a little loose under the carpet to trip on, Cheryl will find it. Yes, so thank goodness we don't have carpet in the trailer. Ooh, I am putting area rug down. A platform for great information, a lot of text. So Substack is a platform for great information, a lot of text. So you mean like reading stuff that you read? Is that what you mean, Cheryl? Great platform. I love to read the posts. Okay. So is it informational posts? Is that why I'm seeing like health-minded people go there? I know Dr. Boz. I listen to Dr. Boz, and she has created a Substack. And then I don't remember, somebody else I listened to talked about it, a publisher's platform. So people who write, it doesn't just have to be health articles, so to speak. But I'm guessing that's why they're saying it, because it's a subscription every month for money. People post their writings, poems. So, okay, so it doesn't have to just be about health. Oh, my soul. Do you have to subscribe to every single person's on there? So let's say Arlene had one, and Cheryl K had one, and Cheryl G had one, and Eileen had one. I would have to pay a subscription for every one of those? Look at that. Eileen says she didn't know what Substack is either. All published works. We have a Substack at the hospital. Why is it called Substack? Okay, Cheryl said the MDD order was delivered today, not opened it yet. All right, Mary, you can get publishing, analytics, podcast, all kinds of publishing. Interesting. Yes, you do. She says you have to pay for subscriptions to each and every one of them. I only subbed to free ones. So there's free ones. Again, the 2 or 3 I've heard about have to do with health. I think another one was Nick. I can't remember his name. But you subscribe like on YouTube. Some are free and some you pay for. Oh. I thought most of YouTube was free, though. Similar to Patreon. Oh, so you can see things going on. Subscriptions that are stacked, ergo Substack. Oh, the ones I knew I would have to pay. Okay. So you pay to the thought processes or whatever behind them to get into, like Dr. Boz was the one this week that made me really, I've had this question down for a long time. Well, for a few months, and I have never asked it. But this week, Dr. Boz was talking about subscribing to Substack, and that must be it. You you get into the app and search for the topic, and you can be a member. Matt says, was going to say the diamond painting podcast is the only thing I know that has one. Then it's almost Linktree-esque. Not familiar at all. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, well, that explains why several of the ones that I had started hearing about Substack is medical or health related. Really, there's a lot of political stuff too, as well as law and lawyers. Oh, YouTube has membership. This is similar, but many are free. Substack is an app. People can post like a blog. Some info is behind a paywall. Oh, so if you subscribe, that person may charge in order for you to get to their writings. Okay, I get it. So let's say somebody like Dr. Boz, who is very well known and very popular, but her time is at a premium. If she's going to show up there for her members once a month, that's why you would pay to get access to her to ask the questions or something like that. I subbed to 15 free accounts: preachers, science researchers, current events, commentator, and a funny one. Arlene, are they videos like YouTube? Because obviously I love YouTube and I love the video aspect of YouTube, that I can leave it playing if it's comedy, but I can watch it if it's video. I like that. For a deeper dive on information, you can look it up, decide if you like it, try it. You can always cancel. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that was my question on Substack. So we, several of us learned at the same time, because I did not know what that was. No, all reading, which is why I like it. Oh, it's all reading. Gotcha. So the one thing I like about YouTube is I can listen to the health videos while I work, because I need that sometimes with mindless work. I need to listen to something. So Substack is something I would have to actually be paying attention to and read. Gotcha. Each subscription sometimes will give you 5 free subs. Oh, to give to 5 different people. I saw something like that, Tammy. 5 free subs to give to 5 different people. All right. The results are a tibia plateau fracture. So broken. A tibia plateau fracture. Cheryl K. G. Okay. Now, I did not announced last week, but I did the order. So the May, you will not believe it. Is Holly in this? Is Holly in the live right now? Holly Adkins is who asked in the live last week, had I drawn for the May giveaway of She Shed, Dreamer Design She Shed. And y'all will not believe it, but she's the one that won. I had drawn like 13 numbers and she was the second number, the first one to put her order number into the Facebook group giveaway. And if you're new here, we have 2 giveaways every month in Facebook. One is whatever I decide to destash of mine that month. It could be a set of trays. It could be a diamond painting, just pens, whatever I decide to give away that month. So whenever you order, if you want to, you can put your order number there. If you order once or if you order 10 times, you get as many times as you order entries into that. But you have to put the order number there. The order number has to be there in order for me to search for it. And she won. Holly Adkins was the winner for the May order. So that was pretty cool that she got it. She must have really won it. I'll tell you what, she had like, I don't know, 10 orders. Cheryl, what was it? It was crazy. She had a whole bunch of orders, like 10 orders. She must have really wanted that diamond painting and she got it. So that got sent out to her this week. Okay. And howdy, Tanis. Welcome in. Thank you. Oh, that's a rough fracture. A friend of mine was on crutches for 8 weeks. Hi, Tammy. If you'll recall, the last time we had the retreat last month, do you remember when Cheryl had fallen at a gas station, tripped over a curb on the way to the retreat and her face was all purple? That's when she fractured her tibia. Is that what you said? So let's see. It's a tibia plateau fracture. So it was fractured. The fracture, however, was found after I walked on it for 3 weeks. Yes. I don't think it was displaced, Cheryl K. Was it, Cheryl G? I don't know about displaced, but it was fractured. And I could be wrong, not displaced, just a fracture. And I don't think that there was anything special they did for her except for having either a cane or walker or something like that. Yep. So, okay. I was listening to YouTube this week, and whatever podcast I was listening to, I don't know, it ended and something else came up and started playing. It was Larry the Cable Guy. Is anybody here familiar with him? Because as soon as he come on, I'm like, oh my gosh, my brother-in-law, Jerry's brother, sounds just like him. And I always call my brother-in-law Mater. That's his nickname. I call him Mater. His name is Paul, but I call him Mater because he sounds just like Mater from the Cars movie. And I ran into the living room. And I said, Jerry, there's this guy on YouTube, and he's called Larry the Cable Guy. And he sounds just like Mater from the Cars movie. And he sounds just like Paul. I can't believe it. I said, you have to look it up. Who was the voice for Cars? Who is the voice for that? And guess what? Larry the Cable Guy was the voice in Cars. So he was Mater's voice in Cars, and that's exactly what my brother-in-law sounds like. Now, come to find out on interviews that he has done, because I kept listening to him. Yes, get her done. He's what he kept saying. That's right. And so they're saying immobilized and no weight bearing. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And Arlene says he's hilarious. I'm 2 decades behind. 2 decades, huh? Oh, Mary said that's what made it worse. My friend did the same thing and almost ended up with a complete tibia head coming apart because she stayed on it. That's because he actually did the voice of Mater in the Cars movie. Yes. Well, I guess I didn't realize that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds like Mater. And I said, that's who I named anyway. It was a thing. So I just discovered that this week, that Larry the Cable Guy is the voice of Mater. I will tell you this, though. In the interview, he puts on that Southern drawl because some of his family comes from the South, but he can also talk like he's from the North. So he does not always talk like he's from the South, apparently, at least according to his interview. But my brother-in-law sounds like that all the time, for real. So it's a real accent that he sounds like. When Larry and Jeff Foxworthy get together, I laugh to tears, says Arlene. That would be funny. You should send me a link, Arlene. Is there any on YouTube with them together? Okay. Before we show the drills for tonight that we're about to release, I wanted to tell y'all again, we talked about it last week, Year of the Horse. Okay. So this entire year is the Year of the Horse. Mods, if some of y'all can put that in the chat for the link to the Year of the Horse Facebook group, that would be good. Lucky no surgery. Keep the weight off for 12 weeks, should be okay. Because he is Mater, says Carrie. It's a redneck routine. Oh, redneck routine. Yes, that he was very funny and clean. For a real comedy show, Teemaw also watched Tammy at their crafting together. That's right, man. We did. Jeff was hunting land and home in my county. Jeff was has hunting land and home in my county. Oh, so you're in Tennessee as well? Is that Tennessee? Oh, see, she's saying that the cable guy is from Nebraska. See, he has family up north there, and he can talk like them, but then he had family. I think it said his father's family was from the South, and so he can mimic them as well. So he doesn't always talk with a Southern accent, apparently. Oh, Georgia. Okay, Georgia. How about them apples? That's funny. It's a small world. Okay, so this entire year is the Year of the Horse event. Kat, she came on last week if you weren't here, and link that in there. Thank you, Matt. There's the Year of the Horse event group right there. And yeah, it was a crazy live, Tammy. That was silly. Hold on. I got pictures if y'all haven't seen this. I got to show y'all this. So here's one with Tammy wearing a mask during her live, but she started eating it. See that? It started falling into her mouth and she started eating it. So then Eve went to go help her and she couldn't get it to go back on. So then the next time I look up, it's a chin strap. So instead of putting it around her mouth, she did it as a chin strap. And that's how she finished the rest of the live. So yeah, Matt said, catch channel for event live videos. Thanks, Matt. Okay, so that, excuse me, that was funny live right there. Okay, so there she is. Sparkle Dust, you need to have Cat by your name, sweetheart. I can't keep all these straight all the time. I've got to get them straight. But you see, I finally got a picture with the name Cat, but that don't match Sparkle Dust and Diamonds with this other thing here. You give me something. Put Cat there. I can't get it. All right. Okay. So, and Matt, go ahead and put the link for Beach City Boutique, the group, Facebook group of Beach City Boutique as well, because they're also the main spot. They are the sponsor for Mary Morgan event. So let's see the Mary Morgan event. The deets on that were right here. Well, this is Year of the Horse. It's winter in July and August, so it's all of July and August. You're going to show your weekly progress. You have to have a new start, 50 by 70. I'm guessing they're going to start July 1st. You post in the new start and the Mary All the Way start post. You can complete the Google Doc, and you're going to post weekly progress. You're going to complete a 50 by 70 section to be eligible for grand prizes. Here it is. You're going to go to there, the Year of the Horse event group. But they're going to have a special 2-month Mary All the Way with July and August, winter in July. Okay. So that's why I have gone this week and kitted up the Mary Morgan diamond painting from Beach City Boutique. I've talked to Kelly. She's out of all of the ones that are in stock. But thank you, Matt. I think that's the website. And so she is the co-sponsor. So do you have a link to her Facebook group as well? I missed it again. I need a set alarm. I have one for Rich. What do you have for Rich? This one right there. I don't know what happened. Here's the old one. You'll have to see the differences because I don't know. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So I have broken one of my rules, folks. I have 3 diamond paintings kitted up currently. I didn't ever want to do that again. And I've got caught up. I don't know if hype's the right word, but excitement is the right word, because Ditzy had the new one out and they were going to have that drill, laying down the first drill party on Wednesday night. So I got a square done, or a section done, rectangle done. But then I really want to work on one of Kelly's canvases this year. And so I kitted up Mary Morgan as well. There you go. Beach City Kits with ES, including Mary Morgan. Thank you, Mr. Matt. There's the Facebook group right there. Thank you. Yes, Jackie JB, hashtag Sandy for anybody who's just come in. There's a night's giveaway. She's out of Mary Morgan, but there are other winter horse canvases. Good. Thank you. So just winter horses. It can be a seahorse, but wintry. Okay. And it doesn't just have to be Beach City Boutique. If you have something that would fit the category from Mystical Dream Diamonds, do it. If you got one from Diamond Art Club, you can do that. I looked up one. There was another Lori Prindle called Celebration at the beginning of the year that was a Christmas horse from Diamond Art Club. We've already designed that. It's already published. It's out there. It's called Celebration. If you have that one would be perfect for there. There's Crashley. Did you make it home yet, Crash? Diamonds and Miniatures. There you are. Welcome in. Is that a newer name here? It might be. I'm not sure. All righty. Angela Marie. Welcome in. So there's Brenda Roberts. That's a newer one too. So yes, she is out of Mary Morgan, but other ones do qualify as long as they have to be a winter theme. So snow, Christmas, some winter theme, and horse. So horses, winter theme, that kind of stuff. Yes, my sis is doing Celebration for the event. Yeah, Kat, that's a pretty one. I'm no longer using my son's accounts as Diamonds and Miniatures. Wow. Crashley says they're 2 hours and 40 minutes until St. Louis. For real? Y'all left late, Crash. Late, late, late. Are you going to make it home tonight? Berta's in the house. Where are you, Berta? You at the airport or something? Howdy, Shannon Miller. Debbie Rice. Oh, you're so sweet. Working on my whip, the Winter King storybook, Orion. Very good. I'm blessed with the lack of space, so I can only kit up 2 at a time. No more room for containers. I hear you, Arlene. Diamonds and Miniature set up my YouTube. Okay. Thanks for the reminder, Sandy. Oh, yes, hashtag Sandy. That's right. We picked up some hobos who's currently riding in the back seat. Oh, who's the hobos you got? Who is that? Okay, so Berta's with you. So you're taking Berta back to that airport. Is that it? Can't you delay going home another week, Berta? Then you could stay over here. Let's see. Hey, Rosalind, welcome in. Debbie, the kids were working on your order today. As a matter of fact, one of the first things Jonathan asked this morning, he says, I got a question for you, Mama. This lady named Debbie Rice, that's her shipping name, but she has a different name to check out with. And I need to make sure this ain't a mistake because there's 2 different names on this order. And I said, no, that's the way she always does it. So one's the billing address, one's the shipping address, and it's okay. Just look back at her old orders. You'll see it's okay. Yes, I tried talking her into staying. She said she's done with my mouth. Oh, really? I know. Well, who else? You didn't have any room for anybody else in that car. If I'm not mistaken, unless you left a whole bunch of stuff there. Do you only just got Berta? Yep, they could have been roomies in the trailer. I don't think so, Cheryl. I'll tell you why. Because I don't think neither you nor Berta could climb up the ladder to get to the back bunk. One of you could sleep up front. It would have to be Crashley in the back bunk. So, Sue Bell's in the house. Howdy, howdy. Well, I know ain't nobody else going to fit in that car. They had that car stuffed full. Yep. We have the Nugget Berta. There you go. Okay. Well, that's fun. Almost got me to head to Tall Oaks too. Oh, well, you do have to go, Kat. You gotta come. Y'all gotta come. Kat, where do you live? I don't know. Let's see. Elizabeth is doing a different Chuck Pinson, Winter's Oasis. Does Marianne Winter Hideaway work by Chuck Pinson? I don't know. What's Marianne's Winter Hideaway? Does it, Peggy? Does it have a horse? Because if it has a horse and it's winter, yes, it would work. Sparkling Nana, welcome in. Pouring resin and catching you for the first time. Well, welcome in, Sparkling Nana. I appreciate you being here and hope you're having a good evening crafting out there in South Carolina. We thought we'd come home with less stuff. Little did we know. Sure. I hear you. Oh, Muttonut's doing Mary Morgan. There you go. New York. Well, you're just going to have to plan a time out. Kat, you must come. We told you to go west with us. That's right. Oh, goodness. Everybody's welcoming in Nana, and they had a fun time, apparently. And they had a late start leaving. They didn't leave at noon, I can tell you that. Not at this time. They still got hours before home. They left late. All righty. So let's go see some new. Let's see. Great. Just great. Well, Cheryl G, you're going to have to tell me what these restocks are. So close. But it's an airport. You can fly out of St. Louis, yes? All right. Let's go change our screen view here. And look at here. Here's our new releases this week. We got some random things. And so when we get random things like this, a lot of times it means that they were meant as different colors, but we had to repurpose them because they did not match our previous colors. So you will notice for the first time, we actually have 7544. You may ask, what on earth kind of number is that? I know, because I would too. It's a Pantone color. So there are not a whole lot of purple DMC colors. And when they gave us this color, I can't remember what the original color was supposed to be. some blue gray. I don't, whatever it was, it didn't match. Nothing. It matched nothing on the DMC card. And I did not know what to do with this. So we looked up Pantone colors, and sure enough, this is what it is. So that is our first Pantone color, not by our original choosing, but by default. That's what happened. So this is Pixie Dust 7544, and it's our first Pantone color. Effingham, are you in Effingham? Yes, although that's where the tornado just went through this Wednesday. I do like Effingham. We actually have been talking about planning a kosher retreat so that Amy from Diamond Painting Design can come. 2 horses on side of cottage with winter scene. Well, Peggy, that looks like it works. Go to that group and ask them over there in the Year of the Horse group. Close to DAC 6000 color. Yep, you got it, Matt. Correct. So that is close to that color. Miss Cheryl G, on what? This one's done. That goes here. Oh, it needs a. Where's it at? Where they are? It's right there. Sorry, J-Paul's coming in tonight with some questions. Isaiah missed one of the bundles, so J-Paul's had to do it since Isaiah's out tonight. Okay, Pixie Dust 966, beautiful. Pixie Dust 966, beautiful. A Pantone color. Well, it's, you know how DMC is a way of naming colors. It's been around for a long time. Well, Pantone is another color naming idea. Yep, Cheryl Cat says it's a perfect canvas for the event. We accidentally went through Effingham on our way. Oh, well, we went through Effingham every time we went up to the Great Lakes retreat. Pixie Dust 344, gorgeous, beautiful blue. See, there's some holes right there in those. Huh. That one does have some holes in those, but there you go, 344. Maybe name it that just for simplicity's sake, if it works for a replacement for that. As a matter of fact, that was supposed to be on the site. Thank you, Matt. Hey, Jerry, can you find this that is supposed to go live in 3 minutes? This one that's about to go live, and in parentheses beside it, put DAC, D-A-C in capital letters, 6000. Is that the right one, Matt? DAC 6000. It's supposed to, Cheryl, but I didn't make the listing. Isaiah did, so he wouldn't have known that unless it was on there. I don't know, but we will do that. Howdy, Miss Thomason. Welcome in. Here is a round glitter 3810. I think we've been out of this one for a while. Round glitter 3810. There you go. Yes. Yes, Gail, it is just like a regular pixie dust, but it just has a different color grouping name because there was no color on the DMC card that it matched. Not one. It's there. Cheryl thinks it's there, honey. She says it already said it on there. I didn't look, so I don't know. Oh, Matt, is it 6021? I'm assuming because that's what it says. Does it say it in the listing? Yeah. What? Okay, it says 6021 on it. Just more relatable to us diamond painters. I have no idea. I was just asking. Maybe it's close if one. It is. It's 6021 and it is on the site there. Thank you. Okay, so this one is discounted on the site, and I'll tell you why. This is ecru. Look real close there. Every once in a while, it's going to have glitters in it. So this is a very special, once in a lifetime painting. But there's tiny little bitty specks of glitter randomly in here. Okay, it wasn't supposed to be. So we named it a color that matches the color card, but is not used a lot. It can be used for that. But that is why it's discounted on there. So it should say see description on that listing. Okay, here's pixie dust, round pixie dust 3031. Yes, those light colors are great when the backgrounds are those colors as well. When they have like all black and whitish black backgrounds. Pixie dust 3031. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Most dark pixie dust, not all, but a lot of pixie dust when they get dark will make the color silver on top and really changes the color, almost like an AB does. And I don't like them all. Even some of ours do that. But then every once in a while you get some dark ones that are made absolutely perfectly beautiful, and I love them. Yes, the ecru will be great for mixes too. All right, pixie dust 797. Another popular color here, and this is round dust 797. There you go. This was almost the last of our newest releases. We will not have any new releases next week because Gideon is going to be gone for 10 days. He's our photographer. And Serenity and the crew, because it includes John and Jedi, are trying very hard to catch up on orders. Now, I think we're caught up when we're a week out. When we're a week out, I think we're doing good. Crystal, 3849. But they have challenged themselves to try to get it down to 0. Now, I'll be honest, we don't ever want it to stay at 0. But that's what they're trying to do. Now, for you YouTube viewers, there's Shine 2026 will give you 10% off discount on the site for individual drill orders. If you buy a bundle, there's no discount. Those take a lot of time for us to do. But individual drill orders, use Shine 2026, you'll get 10% off. For only our YouTube viewers, you may request a charm. These are our June charms that are free with an order if you request it. If you don't request it, my daughter and the crew will not know to give it to you. So if you request it, put it in the comments of your order, charm, if you can't remember what it is. If you want to say June charm, rainbow charm, then you will try to get one of these. But they are only while supplies last. I don't recall how many of these types of charms we have, but hopefully you can get one. Okay. Thank you, Arlene. Yes, ma'am, Miss Crashley. Tiffany sure is coming next week. She has asked off the whole week of work and everything, so she is definitely coming next week. And Teemaw, you better get them kids their ramen and Pop-Tarts. You know, Crashley was here, and she saw some kind of chart up in the fulfillment loft, and it had this checkoff list. If these, I think it was for my grandchildren, and Jedediah apparently made them a challenge. If you get 500 orders done, that he will buy them ramen and was it Pop-Tarts? These drills should be live now, Tammy. So these should be live now. You can check that out. Okay, remember, if you've just popped in, tonight's giveaway is #Sandy, SANDI, and you're going to win this beautiful set of Emma Casey release papers from Crafts with Crashley. So, along with the $15 coupon code. So someone's going to be a lucky winner tonight. Let me go ahead and just put a sticker on that. Yes, I can't wait to see Tiffany. I know, Rochelle, I know it. She's so fun to be with, isn't she? All right, so there's that. Now let's show y'all these. These are the new ES coming out. So if you're new here, ES stands for Enhancement Suggestions. If you happen to have purchased a diamond painting from the particular company that we are suggestions for, this is for your diamond painting that you bought legally from that licensed company. And we're saying, hey, if you bought this like we bought this, you may want to exchange some of your drills on there like we're going to do and make it blingier. That's all it's doing, is we're giving you suggestions on how you might make your painting even more special than it already is. The first page is the instructions. So for this entire canvas, number 2 Whatever the symbol is for number 2, you're going to completely replace it with this drill. This one happens to be glitter drill. And that's the instructions, a complete replacement when it says entire canvas. The second page, or the back page, is your shopping list. So if you're buying them individually, you can use code SHINE2026 and get 10% off. And you would put in the upper right-hand search bar, square crystal confetti 498. Pay attention to the shape and the quantity. If it says, if there's no number, it means 1 bag. If it has a number, buy that many bags. So square glitter 500 is 2 bags. Put them to your cart. Make sure it's not round. Make sure you have the right size thing, because sometimes we might have a metallic blue, but we have a metallic blue big sparklers for square. You don't want the big one. You want sparklers for squares. And yep, these are round drills on a square painting. So are these pearls for squares, round drills on a square painting. And you'll love it. I'm bringing so much ramen with me for those grandbabies. Okay, Black Bear and Flowers of Peggy Collins. Me and Cheryl had so much fun designing this together. I think it was the color palette. It was just so much fun. We could have gone on and on and on. We stopped at 15, but there were so many more that could have been done. It was just a great color palette to work with. Catch You, Catch Me by Miss Holly and Dak. There you go. And so if it says everywhere on the canvas except skin, then you would use the replacement colors, but not anywhere where there's skin. So that's all that means. And this means you're going to use the Esfres silver, but only on the claw part. So just pay attention to those directions. I get emails almost weekly that says, hey, I ran out of this silver. And I'm like, well, did you follow the directions and only put it on the claw? 9 times out of 10, they did not. And then every once in a while, you'll have a bonus suggestion here. This will not be in the bundle. If all of these are in stock and you can buy the bundle, you will not get the bonus. You have to buy those separately every time. And you can use the code. Did you design Time to Play? I don't know. I'd have to see it. Mosey and Me. Howdy, Mosey and Me. Welcome in. We're doing a hashtag giveaway tonight for hashtag Sandy, S-A-N-D-I. If you're new in the chat, you can put that in for a $15 coupon code we're going to use to spend at dpwithsparklers.com. And then and also get a Crafts with Crashley release papers. I'd have to see what Time to Play is, Cheryl K. I don't remember it. Floral Frenzy, another Peggy Davis this time, another Peggy. Beautiful flowers there. Moon Elf, another DAC canvas. Now, oh, there is one more. I don't know which one is correct, Cheryl, or not. I don't remember. I don't know. Jerry mixed them up. So you'll have to tell me where the correction came in, because he couldn't find anything that was wrong. But there is this one. This is a Beach City Boutique, Remember the Light by Jody Bergsma and Beach City Boutique. Let's see. Alrighty, there's those. Those should be bundled next week. Y'all, we're out of so many sparklers. I know this because I've been working on the order for them. And it will be the largest single order I have ever placed with sparkler before. But one of the reasons is I want to order so many. I don't ever want to find myself in this position again. I do not like this position. They have just finished fulfilling the 2 orders I had outstanding from 6 and 9 months ago. And I haven't even received them yet, but they have finished the fulfillment. I say that they had to refund some of them. And so now I'm placing a new order, and I'm going to do so many quantities. I don't ever want to run out again. Oh no, Cheryl, I didn't get Time to Play. That's the cat one that they released, and I missed it. I wanted to. I do love that picture. I think I would have fun doing it. And yes, Marianne's Winter Hideaway would work perfectly with the horses and the winter Christmas theme. Absolutely. Okay, these are bundled. Whether or not they're in stock, folks, I can't tell you that. Catastrophe in Bloom, Alubica. I know, Matt. I know. It is congratulations in a way, but it is quite the headache. Phil and Gracie, welcome in. There's Connie Martin. Good to see you. Drinkers of the Wind, Blue Zeus. This is from the Diamond Design Co. That came out last week. Eleanor and Ethel, Richard Lorenz. They've got another Lorenz coming out. What do y'all think about them? Mary Morgan, there she is. Mary Morgan by Beach City Boutique has now been bundled. And I'm trying to think. Did someone ask me if something was out of stock on this one? I can't recall. But there's that one. Steampunk Prowess. Chris Ortega. Under the Stars. Sarah Mustafa and Diamond Art Club. And then there's the Mantra Fly from Ditsy's Diamond Den. Now, one of my questions on my picture tonight when we were live with Teemaw was, is it okay to change an ES? Well, folks, it's got to be, right? That's what we're all about. We're all about learning and growing and evolving. So last week when I had designed the Mantra Fly, I had wanted to replace the 444 with crystal confetti and the 742 with some crystal confetti. But guess what I found out during the live? And I'm very grateful that we did that live because I got to place drills down on the canvas. And I'm going to show you now why I changed this, okay? Jester wants to get the Lorenz. And yes, Kat, there we go. So this was the old one here. And I told Cheryl to take off the confetti. And then I was just planning mine out and wanting to, you know, trying to decide if I'm going to put quad cubes in it. And I had all quad cubes down in the corner bracket, or I'll show you the borders. But then when I started laying the drills down, I finished the whole section, including with quad cubes. And I'm going to show y'all why I changed, folks. So let me show y'all that. Well, that's the paper I'm writing on. So here's my walking legend. I have kitted up. Let me put this one in here so I can keep track of my changes. Okay, and that one was bundled. Okay, here we go. So I kitted up. Let me see if I can go out a little bit here. Zoom out, I guess. And I think I've showed y'all this before. This is a Creative Memories tool tote. That's what this is, a Creative Memories tool tote. And the reason I kitted up in this is because I have all of the Trabrix totes, but they only hold 60. This canvas has 78 colors. So this is what I did is I used Sue Posar. She is one of our customers, and she's the one that told me about this. So I went to Creative Memories. They had a free shipping sale this week, if it's still on. And I bought these for Black Friday. I bought like 3 of them because these inserts here that come with it, one only comes per one of the big ones. So I bought 3 so that I could have extra inserts. And these are Trabrix. Okay, and I've kitted up in the Trabrix. Let's see. What about the lens tomorrow? Wish list or yes? Cheryl needs a badge. Let's see. Wish list for me, Cheryl. Okay, I'm going to make some gluten-free, sugar-free snickergoodlers. Says Lisa. Let's see, what do people think? There's ES Police if you change something. Is Cheryl the sheriff? Replay of Teemaw working on Mantra Fly. Thanks, Matt. So here's my setup here. These solid ones. So this time I did white and pink. Me and my eyes, I love the white base to start with. And then I add the bling. So everything in pink is bling. But these solid ones are what the kit came in. So it came with that many bling drills. 10 drills already. And then all the pink are what I've added in. A couple of them are not on the ES. But this is how I kitted up. In this extra space, I just cut down one of the Trabrix boxes and taped it up for it to fit right there in that extra space. Okay, and I just keep that here. So this is kitted up here beside me. That's what I'm working out of. I'd like to change, didn't it? I keep my little walking. Okay, so that's why it's a walking legend, because all of these trays only have numbers. So I can keep reusing these again and again and again, and don't have to pull the stickers off because that's time saving. And so I know for 13, I'm going to just put it down on any symbol that has a J. So I pull out my 13 if there's a J in that section, and I'll put this on there. So I do keep my walking legend handy with my kit up there. Okay. You can leave, or do we need to do while you were there? Does it zip close? Yes, Jackie, it does. Okay, keep her as long as you need. So right here, I just have the top tucked underneath, because if I take this to the retreat, I'll kit it up to do that and set this out. But since it just sets on my table, I just do that. And that's what I do with the Tribrick things, totes. If I go and travel with them, of course they zip up. And this sheet will lay on top of this tote and be in here. And a lot of the time, these are the extra drills. So these drills are going to be the extra ones. So once the particular color is running low, I'll use that as the restock on those drills. And here, this time, what I've decided, since I'm still in the process of deciding, instead of putting these in all the different color and the numbers that I'm going to sub for, I wrote them on my sheet what I'm going to sub for. And when I get to that area, I'll do that. So I'll show you that, what I mean by that. And I'll show you why I did it. I'll be working on Minion Love until I'm 60 years old. All righty, so let's look under here. Okay, let's move this away. Out of the way, please. Just go on in there. Move out of the way. Okie doke. So let's go back over here. Okay. Let's get y'all in close. I have, okay, before I turn the light on, I'm going to see if I can zoom this in any, because let me see what I can do. I'm going to show y'all why I changed it. Okay, sure. So now it doesn't want to move. So there we go. Now let's see if you'll move in. Of course. Aha, shoo-wee. Just had to keep it down. So let me see if I can get this up here for y'all to see. Okay, here was my finished square. I had quad cubes in here. And you know, quad cubes are like large crystals. But this whole entire border, so let me show you on the picture so it'll be easier to see. The entire border here, all around in here, is going to be two metallic colors. And even though they are two different colors, once they're down, they are hard to tell apart. You can slightly see they're two different colors, but they're hard to tell apart. And all of this is going to be metallic. So this tip right here, for an example, this tip was Square Crystal Confetti 444. Good replacement for it. However, with all of this metallic going on here, when we added in the crystal confetti here, and then there was also on this row supposed to be orange crystal confetti, I thought it, and there's still metallic back here right beside it. It's going to blend in too much, and it would not be, to me, effective, meaning it doesn't blend well. So you got to blend the bling, but this one blended too much. Okay. So there wasn't any contrast left. If this one was the crystal confetti, you just kind of lose the definition of this point. So I went back to the original drill here, and I told y'all in my video that I was going to put quad cubes all in here. I think I'm moving to half pearls, and I will show you why. Again, if you look at the painting, it was originally had circles all on it. See that? So even though they are 2x2 spaces where quads fit perfectly, in this case, quads do fit, but because of all the metallic sheen around here, I thought that these would pop more. See how they make this 3D on the pearls here, and they stick up there. And I thought to be solid in there would not only try to replicate the original with the dot around, the mandala. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the pearls. Theoretically, you could also use big S4S because those are also domed and rounded and would pop up. But I wanted something solid since there's so much reflection all around this. There's even another metallic color right here in the middle. So lots of metallics in here. And I thought then I should adjust the ES. So I was very glad I did it. If I had not done it, I don't think it would be bad, but it would have been not as distinct. So that's why we changed it up. Berta just had square bling with her and only 3 round blingy things that work. So it's not uber blinded. Could definitely do way more. I'll be working on Minion Love the whole time. Isn't that the really big long one, Crashley? Is that what that one is? Okay. Is that the one you're bringing? I want to see it so I can decide where to add mine. Berta started it and helped me bling it. It's so pretty. Okay. Okie dokie. So anyway, that is why we're doing that. You have Minion Love. And is that right? Is that the really long one? Like tall? Or okay. Is it tall or is it wide long? Give me a picture. Show me a picture, show, okay, will you? I'm not sure if that's the one. I don't know. I'm guessing it's not very long. Not wide. Ginormous. One of my all-time favorite cameras is super long. Crashley. It'll take you how long, honey? You say? How long will it take you? All right, let me move this stuff off because let me ask y'all. I'm going to give you all the opportunity. Okay, so going questions to the audience tonight. Tell me, do y'all want to have paint a little bit together, or go ahead and let y'all go for the evening? What y'all want to do? She's flying through it, says Berta. Horizontally long. Okay, that's what I wondered then. Oh, okay, not what I was thinking, but I get it now. It is very loud. So it's Manzano. Wow, that's big. Good luck, Crash. Good luck. Matt, you what? What? You keep mouse, Matt. There, I'm back. What you saying? I need to know what you're meaning by that, hon. Until my 64th birthday. Oh, just kidding. It was actually working up super fast. The colors keep my mind completely engaged. Yay! Arlene's been dotting the whole time. 185 centimeters. Yep, that's what it said. 51 by 180, what, 5? Yep. Crazy. So what made you pick that one, Crash? It's just one you've liked for so long and you decided to start it? Is that what made you pick it? That's a long one. Is that, Berta, is that longer than the Coon City? The Raccoon City one? I'm trying to get the picture within the screen, folks. If I decide to, if y'all want to stay and work on drilling together, you're going to have to let me know because I left it on my desk. I've not removed it this whole time because it takes too much work to do that. Very tired, not sure how much longer to have. Ah, there's Tammy. I guess you are, Tammy. Yeah, you need to go take a nap. Chance. And there goes my it looks like my internet was just spinning. And we're hoping that that's not going to happen over at Tall Oak since we're going to be up in the treehouse. We've had a couple people request use of the treehouse too. So they were working on it today and getting it cleaned up. Hold on just a second. I'm spinning. There's too many people on or something. Okay, let J-Paw know I was spinning there a couple times. Me too, Arlene. Oh, dotting as well. Okay, so we got here's the Jerry-Majigger. If you're new here, this is what it does. It just outlines, makes straight lines for the border. You know, I'm spinning again. Jester says she's been diamond painting as well. join in. Raccoon City is bigger, said Berta, and she finished that up. I know. I am breaking up. So that's going to be our deciding factor. If it will not stay on, I've told J. Paul and that we've got too many people here on it. So we're going to see if they can get it fixed. So if not, that's going to be my answer. But there we go. Crashley sent a photo. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Goodness gracious. Look at this, folks. How long it is. Y'all see it? It looks taller than Crash. That's tall. Wow, Bazow. That's daring. That is so daring, Crashley. That's crazy. Ooh. Oh, wow. Who had those done? Look at this. She's showing a picture of someone had a completed Minion Love in the, is it Train of Dreams? I'm not sure, but it's Randall Spangler train there. So it's longer than the train. Wow. That train's really busy. It's got a lot going on in the train one. Yeah, it is massive, isn't it? Berta lied. What did you lie about, Berta? Oh, that it's coming together quickly? What? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're saying that the raccoon is bigger? Minion Love is longer, but hers is round. And Raccoon City is square. Oh, it is longer, you say. Oh, okay. That's right, Becky. I was going to forget the drawing, so we'll do that for sure. I just found those pics online, but Minion Love is absolutely taller than me. I'm working on Spring Blossoms, first time enhancing around, and love the big sparklers. Nice change from S4S. Yes, sometimes some of the batches that are sent to us are too big, and I don't like it, but it does happen, and we suggest getting a coordinating color, the S4S. I've always wanted Minion Love, but sadly missed out. Maybe you can find it. Train of Dreams. Yes, that was Train of Dreams. Okay, let's do the drawing real quick. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. That's a good idea. Let's go ahead and get the drawing done. Okay, hashtag Sandy. Let me share my screen with you. So hashtag Sandy, S-A-N-D-I. We have 114 entries, and I'm waiting to see if the screen's going to change. Oh, it's way behind. It's way behind. Let me refresh this and see. Arlene wants to get the Last Supper. It is really wide, but I haven't yet because I haven't figured out how I will hang it. Gotcha. Boy, I'm going to refresh YouTube real quick because there it is. It is working now. Good. It's up. Okay. And okay, so 114 entries, hashtag Sandy. Going once. Lisa has train in her stash. Really? You have the big train in your stash? Ooh, you're going to do that one, Lisa? I didn't know you had DAC paintings. That's good. There you go. Going twice. Hashtag Sandy. We're doing a $15 coupon code giveaway along with Crafts with Crashley Rainbow Hearts and by Emma Casey. 150 entries and less than 60 likes. Oh, look at that. I have Snow Castle. That's right. Me too. So, okay. Fair warning, folks. Hashtag Sandy for tonight's giveaway. We're going to do the giveaway, and we're going to see if the internet's going to hold up or not. We're going to see. Wolfpack. Howdy doing, Miss Stephanie? Oh, I sure hope you can get out to Tall Oaks eventually as well. What do you use to divide your 3 rows of bricks? This Creative Memories tote comes with one of those dividers because it's dividing up their tools. So I bought 2 totes and used 2 dividers from 2 different totes. But Sue herself, who told me about it, she just uses, it's not cardboard, but it's like hard plastic to divide. That's what she does. Yes, Stephanie, I hope to see you. Thank y'all. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. And there's Kathy Mosier. There's Steffi. How about mounting it, right? That would be hard to mount it. Well, goodness. I wonder if they would dry mount that. Do you think they would? Okay, so folks that are just coming in, hashtag Sandy, S-A-N-D-I, and we are doing the drawing now, folks. So here we go. Hashtag S-A-N-D-I. Is Sandy still in the house? Here we go. And drawing now. We're going to see who is the lucky winner of these crafts with Crashley release papers and a $15 coupon code. Annette Catalano. Have you won before, Annette? Annette Catalano, 420. And tonight is 6/19/26. I'm going to write that down over here as well. Catalano, 420. That's her YouTube handle. There you go. Shoot me an email, Annette, dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. Let me decide when you go to Tall Oak Steph. You're due for another squeeze from me and Mom, too. Look at that. Okay, let's get back over here. And I was supposed to do this one, I think. Okay, so my son's graduating on the 24th. Ooh, congratulations, Rosalind. Where does the time go, right? Where does it go? Annette, that was, so you won tonight's giveaway. And you just need to email me, dpwithsparklers@gmail.com, to claim it, and I'll give you a coupon code. Okay, so Wolfpack. I am working on Ditsy's Diamond Den, brand new company here, and it's actually called Mantra Fly. So Mantra Fly by Simon. I'm going to say Hey Duck or Hey Duke. I'm not sure. 78 colors, 3 crystals, 3 metallic, and 4 industrials. But that's what it is. Mantra Fly, 65 by 65. It's got a lot of nice colors in it. And that's what we were discussing earlier, how it has so many metallics around all of these edges on the mandala that I ended up changing my bling out once I got it down. Now, it did not come, I don't think, if I have looked at this correctly, I don't think anything on the outside of this, so nothing out here was touched by any bling. So I added some glitters out in here with a sparkler. So each of these corners will have a sparkler right there. Look at that. You can see that shine. There's even an AB drill that will go into the middle as well. So it's going to be real fancy when it's done up. But yes, the blue pops out right there. It does. And they do have, I think, like 3 shades of blue dust in here. So the blue is really going to pop when they do that. Yes, thank you. So Matt just gave the link to my whip that I'm doing. It's Ditsy's Diamond Den, and this one happens to be Mantra Fly. She has those available on her site. I believe they're drop ship, right, Matt? I don't think that she has any in stock, but she also is starting to carry some little ones. I haven't got any of the little guys yet. Excuse me. I needed a drink after talking an hour and a half. We need to hear Kerwin say Annette's name. Oh, what does that mean? Yeah, new company, brand new company, Ditsy's Diamond Den. She's been doing 3D printing for about a year now, and maybe a little over a year. So she sent me one to design for her, and so we did do that. I ordered the Harmonious Kitty from them. Oh, for real? They're not coming till September? What are we at? June, July, August, September. Did they give you a date like that? I didn't know. I haven't. She sent this to me. I didn't know. I'm going to make some cookies using coconut flour. Yes, Lisa, I love it. I love the idea of going gluten-free. Oh, I had my doctor's appointment this week as well. I'm also using my Teemaw-Diamond. And right now I have my Butterfly Effect Wears pen in here. They have special made tips on each of them and a threaded end here for the Teemaw-Diamond. So I'm really loving their pens. Night, Lisa. Have fun making your cookies. Hope everyone enjoys them as well. And I guess we're going to diamond paint a little bit. We're going to see, because the internet is hanging in there tight. So we're going to, well, I was going to do 1s, but you know what I'm going to do instead? I know that 3s are S for S metallic. I think they are Metallic violet. Look, let's see. Let me look at email, but that's what I remember. Gotcha. Turkey. Who's a turkey? Did you see turkeys? All right. Seams are all drop shipped currently, but I could be missing that she may have a few on hand. I don't know. Okay, it said estimated delivery the end of August. So June, July, August. So that's 8 weeks. It sounds so far away, but to be honest with you, 8 weeks is going to be about right for drop shipping. Some of them are faster and they'll get them to you in 6 weeks. And maybe it will. But so maybe she's being conservative so you won't get upset as long as you know that. And some companies take up to 12 weeks. So honestly, 8's probably right there in the middle and probably to be expected as a made to order basis from China. And if they get there a little bit sooner, you'll be happy. And hopefully not late. You got to say Annette's last name, like a turkey. A turkey? Catalano? You say Catalano like a turkey? What in the world? Am I saying it wrong? It's Annette Catalano. Am I saying it wrong, Annette? What in the world? Why would y'all call her a turkey? What are y'all doing? Let's see how she does it. It's Catalano. Why on earth would you call it a turkey? Y'all got to explain some stuff to me. Annette, what's happening? Why are they doing your name? Catalano. Like a turkey. Why? And I hope Annette's not offended. We know Teemaw doesn't watch your channel, Crashley. I'll show you, Teemaw. Okay. Okay, call me. Let me see. I don't know if my phone's muted. Where's my phone? Okay. I'll look for it. Let's see. What? Now, Cheryl, you sent me a voice message. Am I supposed to open this voice message on live? It's an auction call. Too funny. Okay, Annette says it's an auction call. Every time I see Annette's name, I hear Kerwin. You have to go to Crash's Live to hear Kerwin say it. It's an auction call. Okay, so I don't know, Cheryl, if that's what you sent or not. So I'm not going to open a voicemail on the live unless you tell me to listen to it. I hate to run Teemaw, but I'm beat. No worries at all, Tammy. You go have a wonderful night's sleep. Only Kerwin. Listen to Crash. So, Crashley, you sent it. I mean, excuse me, Cheryl, you sent it. So you want me to open it from you? From Crashley? I mean, but it's okay to open it on the live. Is that what you're saying? It teaches you how to say it. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. Let me see. Turn up my sound. Hold on. Let's see.
Kerwin just likes saying her last name like a turkey. So he says Catalana or something like that, but he gobbles it like a turkey. It's hilarious.
Hilarious. It's hilarious, but she didn't do it. Okay, we'll do it. Open my message. Oh, I didn't know you sent one. Okay, here we go.
Teemaw, you have to say it like Annette.
Oh, that's what I have to say it like, huh? Here. This is how Kerwin says it. This is how Kerwin says it. Okay. Catalano. Catalano. Is this it? Let's see. Catalano. Is that it? Okay. There we go. Why would we do that to Annette? I need to understand. Why? Okay. See, I did it. I got it. I don't understand it, but what? Why it's just something he did and Annette thinks it's funny. So this is good. I'm glad that you think it's funny, Annette. But I don't want to hear Kerwin's voice in my head every single time I say your name now. Am I going to have to think about Kerwin doing this? Is that it, Teemaw? Why do we do lots of things? They just happen and it sticks. Really? But we don't normally make fun of people's names on lives, do we? I didn't think so. But anyway, Annette thinks it's, well, Arlene thinks it's funny. Where's Annette? I need to know if Annette thinks it's funny. Annette, is this funny to you? I sure hope it's funny to you, honey. I love it. No one else has ever been able to joke on my name. Oh. It's a lovely name. I would never even think to do a turkey call on your name. That's a new one. All right, learn something else new. What other names am I saying wrong? Y'all gotta tell me. On Teemaw Lives, we don't. Crashley Lives are a different story. It's not making fun of it. It's improvising the turkey potential behind it. Oh, so now we're looking for turkey potential names? Is that it? Okay, who's a turkey potential name? Didn't you play name games as a kid? Apparently not. What do you mean? Like this? Okay, wait. Are y'all saying that one of the games that you played growing up was making turkey calls with people's names? Is this what we're saying? Okay. I think it just happened the first time by accident when Kern was going for auctioneer speed. Oh, yeah. We always did banana. Yeah, I did. Banana Fofana, banana. Yeah. Cheryl, Bo Barrel, banana fano, Fofrell, fee fi for Meryl, Cheryl. Yeah, I did that. But that wasn't a turkey call. You've been mispronouncing Berta's name too. It's not Berta. It's actually Hobo. Oh. Berta's name is Hobo, huh? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see if Berta knows how to do a hula hoop.
Try. Do it one more time. Gotta really. I used to be able to. Bring it around town.
Okay, there's Berta tearing it up in some department store. Looks like a Target. And then here's some more. I'll call my friend Tina Fofina all the time. See, there you go. Rhyme a name. Rhyme a name's different than calling people turkey. There you go. Am I going to get a YouTube hit on that one? I might get a YouTube hit on that one. So let's see if we can make it go faster. Well, why ain't it playing?
Wow, throw some water on her. Wow.
Berta's chair dancing. That's what I got from the retreat. Berta's chair dancing. Yeah. So yeah. Looks like they had a fun time at the retreat. They were throwing chickens at the ceiling. The ceiling, folks, chickens at the ceiling. I'm like, maybe, just maybe, it's a good thing they're in Kentucky and not at Tall Oak since they're throwing things at the ceiling. I don't know. What do y'all think? Okay, I'm just trying to put the bling down first. What is this one? Okay, this 19. So I go to the next bling color I have is 19, and I'm going to go to this symbol, like a little sailboat on the canvas there, and I think this is going to be one of the glitter drills. Okay, Kim's got a new groove. You have a great night. Get the dollar bills out, right, Jester? There goes Berta. There goes Berta. Are all Crashley videos fodder for YouTube? I don't know. The chickens did land on your head. You're still awake, Tammy. What are you doing still awake? I hope it didn't get any worse out there. They didn't burn the house down. I don't think I heard anything about a house burning down. So that's good. And everybody's, I guess, going back to their respective homes. And Captain Tammy on the high seas or lake or pond for safety. And some doll hairs. Rest well. Let's see. He did. Watching but babysitting my granddaughter, says Peggy. Here we go. We met a real life beaver today. How's that? How did you meet a real life beaver today, Crash? Tell us, Crashley. How did you meet a real life beaver today? Where were you when you met this beaver? Don't forget, we need our hungry hippo. By the way, I have a new light pad, and not only is it magnetic, it also has a little bit of a easel tilt to it. Just a very gradual one. But I like that it's magnetic, so our hungry hippos sit right there on it. Night, Tammy. Bucky, I sent you a picture of us in the beach. How did she break a toe? I did hurt my toe. It's back. Okay, looky here. Here's the real life beaver they met. Did everybody get a beaver? It looks like everybody's holding something. Maybe that's a neck pillow since she has to be in the car for so long. It's a neck pillow. Look at Crashley. And did they get a hold of your shirt, Crashley? And start cutting holes in your shirt, baby? You need a new shirt. Your toe is black. It got caught on a door. Ooh. Crashley has the one gesture. You have a onesie. What size? I got a small A4 that is magnetic, and I wish my large one. They have it. They have them, Matt. Let me show you. Let me see. Right here is the box. I don't know if I have them linked below or not in this video. Let's see. But here is the box. And let me see if I can zoom out. Here we go. Okay. So this is the small one. This is an A4. That's not what's under there. I'm just showing you what it comes in. It comes with the magnets. It comes with 4 magnets, and it comes with 2 clips. I believe there's another clip in there somewhere. Well, the big one came with 2 clips. Maybe the little one only has 1 clip, which does make sense, I guess. So it has a clip and magnets, but it also has this carrying case with it. It's just like a felt carrying case. And so it is, let me show you. My husband has one too. My toe looks awful, and Crashley is so worried. Oh, and so is Kat. They want me to get an x-ray. What did you run into? She said her toe hit a door. Okay, so this is what all sizes are. And the size I'm using under the table right now is an A3. And the one I have out on my table in the living room is an A2. So they look like this. It is magnetic. See, he's staying in there. He's got drills, but he's staying in there. And it has a switch on the cord. So it has the plug that comes out, the pigtail plug, plus a switch on the cord. Now the 2 A4 and the A3 come with USB plugs. But the A2 I have is a direct 110 plug. And I'm using it now. Oh, this was the thing. It also has this on the back. So it has this little stand on the back, so it can raise up about 1 inch or so. And it can be tilted just slightly, just enough. So I am so, so impressed. I don't know about longevity yet, but I'm quite impressed with these light pads that I got all 3 sizes. I'll show you the link. You don't need an x-ray, waste of money. They won't do anything for a broken toe except tape it to the toe next to it. There you go. Cheryl Kay's been loving her tiny light pad. I don't think they have the teeny tinies that also are magnetic like this. We also got Tammy stuck in the loose gravel on our way to try to listen to Bullfrog Serenade. She was stuck there for a hot second, thought for sure a monster was going to get us. Uh-oh. There was probably ice. Only thing that could possibly explain Tammy's poor driving. Cheryl G. Cheryl G wants to know if you're joining her team now, Tammy. What team is that? What's your team name going to be, Cheryl? Let me find the link, Matt. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. So we're going to Amazon. Oh, gosh. Prime days are going to start the 23rd. Hey, put them in your cart. See if they go on a Prime deal. Anything else that y'all see for Prime that we need to be aware of? Some of the things that I use all the time are linked under this video, and you can see if any of those go on sale during the Prime week. Let's see. Let me put up light pad. Hold on a second. Light pad. Let me see if it's one word or two. Well, I'm hoping that didn't come up good. Oh, you have a T90 light pad, Cheryl. What do you use it for? Do you use it for a big one? It's cute. Let me, it didn't like searching for light pad. I got to see what it's called. Maybe a tracing light. Yep, that was it. Here we go. An artist board. Here we go. Let me get the link for that map. And where did you go? There you go. Small DAT kits always go on sale for Prime days. Ooh, and I just finished buying all of mine. Okay, Mr. Matt, I will put this link in our Sparklers chat, and you can go share that there, because here we go. There we go. Sparklers chat. There's the link. You have 2 small light pads. You bought an A5 and I gave you an A6. I know. I have tiny ones for the little travel ones. They're great to travel with. They are. Okay, 19 was what again? Oh, yeah. That's the sailboat. Yep, I have it's in my travel bag too. Perfect for the airplane and such. But that's what this light pad is. It is magnetic with a little bit of slight gradual raise to it, or rise, because of those stands in the back. Let's see. Kat has an amazing nurse for her. Kat was an amazing nurse for her TAMs. Now knows to stop being such a hot rod indoors. Yes. Hi, Cynthia. And I'm grounding tonight. I'm sitting on the grounding pad. I put it in the Sparklers chat group, so one of the mods can grab that for me, and we'll put it in the links. Matt or Cheryl or somebody, y'all can do that. And that is the link to these light pads, which I am loving. Sometimes I just buy things when I need them and don't wait on the sales, because what are Prime days? Twice a year? And sometimes they may or may not go on sale. And sometimes, have y'all ever found that some companies will raise the prices for Prime Day, but then after that you see that they were the same, you could have got them for the same price? Have y'all ever fallen for that? I've done that a lot. So I hate that. I was trying to be careful and go slow, but it didn't work. There it is. Crash found it. Thanks, Crash. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got, let's see. They got it. Cynthia, there's the link. So y'all can get the different sizes, but even the small ones, they don't have the plugs, but they are all magnetic with a little stand on it. So if you want them super duper flat, this is not the skinny minis for you. Okay. So this isn't the thinnest. It's not fat. It's just not the thinnest. And it has a little tilt to it. I've had some that are thinner. Matter of fact, mine give out. I'd had it for years and it quit working. We put it out in the trash this week. That's why I had to get a bigger one. And in the search for the bigger one, I found that there were smaller ones too that had magnets. What do y'all use? I'm gonna lie down now. I hear you. Okay. Bye, Tammy. Yeah, Crash got it. I was trying to be careful. Oh, got you. Does everybody here use a light pad? I started off with one years ago and on an easel. And then over the years, I just quit. And I'm like, why do people always use light pads? And then for some reason last year, I picked it back up again. And I was like, oh my gosh, why did I stop using a light pad? I just love being able to see better. I also love these Trabricks because some of them are semi-transparent. I personally don't like the ones that you can see all the way through. I like the semi-transparent. I have, now, if somebody's coming to the diamond painting retreat and wants to get some of the Trabricks from me that I don't like the colors of, like the completely see-through ones, y'all let me know, because I have so many now I can let them go. When I found out that they came out with white at the beginning of the year, I went and I bought enough white to kit up 2 kits, and that's what I have used in the Mary Morgan and in this kit. The two of them. I use a DAC. I bought one off Amazon that I like better. One from Amazon, I can lock it. I can lock it if I hit the off button. Now that's what I like about these, is because there's this cord over to the side and my hand will not turn it off. So my first one I got, I did always turn it off by my hand by accident, and I did not like that. So you're right, to being able to hit one with your hand accidentally is kind of a pain. I find it really hard not to. My eyes are fine, but I just got used to it. I know. I can't believe I stopped. All those years, I just stopped using a light pad. And when I started up again last year, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I stop? All the things that you struggle to see to make the symbols so clear, the light pad makes, the determination so much easier with one. Sometimes on the, for example, the Mary Morgan canvas, they are different colors, but there's 2 Pac-Man symbols. One's actually eating something, the other one isn't. But when you get them into the tiny little bitty squares, it's hard to tell which is which, except for the color. So the light pad is invaluable to me. See, Robin always uses one. Send me the link, please, that Terry does. It also have little feet on the back. I finally got a rechargeable magnetic one. Went back and got a small one for travel. Yeah, Terry, send that in there. Let's see. Or send me the link and I can share it. Either way will work. Are you and Cheryl friends on Facebook? Oh, you can put it in the, there you go, Terry. You can put it in the chat as well. A rechargeable one. Now, what would be the benefits of that, guys? What would be the benefits of a rechargeable one? You don't have to have a plug, but then if it runs out, unless you have a bank or the plug close by, you don't have a light then, right? No light pad, no diamond painting. Okay, so we got some light pad diehards here. I can't believe I went for years without it. I'll be honest. Now that I am using it again, I just hate not using it. I have been stuck not using it. If I go to a friend's house and take, a little diamond painting, I may or may not remember to bring a light pad with me, and I suffer for it for sure. I love the light pad. Tomorrow we are supposed to go visit. Friends are having a summer party, and just Gideon was going to go and then leave from there to go to the airport. A couple of retreats I went to, we had no power, but I could still diamond paint as it was charged. Oh, you mean the power went out, or they just had no power strips? I love my light pad, but I definitely need to use my light up magnifying glass. Gotcha. And I don't know if Chris is still here, but she uses a magnifying glass too. Let's see. Oh, the power went out. I feel like the half moon light is closing in on me. What do you mean? Half moon light is closing on me. The power. So the power went out. So you would just have to make sure it was charged, right? Just in case. Now, I will tell you that, remember, I think I told y'all the power went out on me. I'm trying to see if there's any more of these. That's going to be metallic. The power went out on us a week or two ago, And I diamond painted for an hour with the rechargeable OT light I had, Cheryl. You remember the rechargeable OT light is pretty heavy. It's a very high quality light, but because it was rechargeable, so I see what you're saying. ARTDOT has a magnifying light, rather new, also not bad. There was mixed reviews on that. I saw that. Sure, okay. So I did see that, and I thought about buying it, but it was mixed reviews on it, so I wasn't sure. I think I'm just going to start at one. Makes it easier. Mine is battery. It's actually a detriment sometimes, but it could just be mine. Yours is battery? I don't think I've ever, what do you mean? A battery one? I don't think I've ever seen a light pad that's battery. Is that the daylight one I bought? Yes, Cheryl, it's the daylight one, but because it's rechargeable, when the electricity went out, I was able to diamond paint for an hour before the light came back on. So I was grateful for it. I'm like, I have a solution for that. Go get that. Now, I didn't have the backlight because I didn't have a light pad that was rechargeable, but at least with the light, I could diamond paint. So I was happy sitting in there. Remember, the kids came and played games on the floor. We had some grandkids over and they played games on the floor, board games. So it was a fun night. It's kind of cool. I like that when that happens every once in a while. Do y'all like bad storms? Okay, I have a large floor magnite, which I don't use. So then it shuts down and I have to unplug and replug it to start recharging again. I have a battery light pad as well. What? Takes regular batteries as a backup. How long does a battery light pad last? That's a great question, Nikki Jello. Or should I say, Nikki Kiki Jello? Is that how you say it? Jello. This is our new way of saying names, apparently, according to Kerwin and Crash. I don't know. Is that a good influence? Is that okay? Of course, J-Paul's going to come in here and think I'm nuts. That might not be any different than normal, though. So maybe that's okay, too. Mine stays charged for hours. My battery, I just mean rechargeable. I just get regular and use a power bank. Okay, gotcha. Well, no offense, Nikki. Hopefully you've been in chat long enough to know what that was referring to. So it surely wasn't meant to be taken as an offense there. Okay. So, Cheryl K., you'll be glad to know I do have my Ivy pens ordered. Y'all remember I won $150 worth of Ivy pens for the Ticket to Ride? I haven't won any of those drawings, any of the grand prize drawings in all 5 years I've been doing the Ticket to Ride. But I finally did this year, and I happened to win all three of Ivy's. Here is, hold on, let me get up there. Here are the 3 pens that are coming, Skinny Minis. We got 3 Skinny Minis coming. I didn't have any red pens, so she had a red blank. Of course, we have to throw a rainbow one in there, and she had a purple one too. And so these tips, believe it or not, these are going to be able to do the micro dot diamond paintings. Y'all know those diamond dots, diamond paintings with micro dots? Ivy has created, her husband has created a new tip that will be used for the micro dots little drills, the little tiny drill micro dots. Does last for a few hours, but just a hassle when I really have no need to have battery other than I was thinking of power outage. Got it. Terry, let's see. Since I'm not on the live thing there that can click through it, or maybe I can. Hold on. Will that click through? Oh, it clicked through. Here. Let's see what we got. Is it magnetic? Rechargeable A3 light pad with carrying case, magnetic with a physical button, super bright light pad, ultra thin light box for tracing, weeding, blah, 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 blah. A3 with carrying bag is $50. Without is $40. Let's see. So the button, is it on the side where your hand's going to hit? No, on the very side. So that'll, okay. Let's see. Okay. Where is cool? So what I'll have to do is put it in my wish list and see if that goes on sale during Prime, right? It fits on my lap desk in the car. I've not seen the micro dots, but how much smaller can they get? A lot, Nikki. I seen Diamond Painting Dude show the new micro size tips. Really? So Ryan, does Ryan have a tip from Ivy? Well, this is Cheryl K. Are we talking about the same thing? So we're not talking about micro dots of the adhesive. We're not talking about micro dot adhesive. We're talking about diamond dots kits, diamond painting kits that come with micro drills. They're micro drills, and you have to have a special pin tip to put them down. Now, all of the kits actually come with their own pins and tips, so that you do have that in there, but they have come up and manufactured one on their own. So is that what did you actually do that, Cheryl K? Like, have you tried the actual micro dots diamond painting drills? Because that's what they're referring to. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. Not putting the micro adhesive dots into the tip of a pen. She's talking about actually doing little, let me see. I think I got a picture here. It doesn't show you how tiny they are here, but if you go to diamond dots, let's see. Diamond dots. Huh. All right. Is it not .com? I don't know. Okay. Diamond dots. Why aren't you going? Help me order a pen from Ivy when I am there next week, please. Sure thing. I think Christopher had a review on them. Yes, her and her husband machine. There you go. Machine the tips for the tiny dots. Yes, that's right. Ivy Dazzler Showcase. Yes, her and her husband machined the tips for the teeny dots. Yes, micro drills are 2 millimeters, but look even smaller than that. Yes, they are micro drills, and they're crazy tiny. Yeah, okay. So you did use those then, Cheryl? Machined the tips for the tiny. Yeah. So that's cool. I'm trying to see if, I don't know if there's a kit on here. I was going to show you, but I can't find them. Yes, they are smaller than normal drills. So they are T90, y'all. So they have a special tip for them. Again, if you buy one of the Diamond Dots kits that have the micro drills in them, they will have a pen for you in the kit. Who here has tried any? Has anybody tried the micro dots yet? The actual micro dots from Diamond Dots. Has anybody tried that yet? I have some, I just haven't tried it. Has anyone seen the advertisement for the Bling Blitz pen? You can supposedly load the pen with drills by pressing down on them one by one. Holds 10 to 20 you can place one time. Eileen, I'm not sure exactly which pen you're talking about. I know that all the ones I've seen in the past are junk. I don't know if that's the right one, the same one, or a different twist on one, but in the past they do not load correctly and they don't work. So I'm not sure if they're the same thing or not. I keep debating a Dazzler. Not sure what to order. Oh, you mean from Ivy's Dazzlers? It is hard to know what to get. I finally found the ones that I love, and I like skinny minis, but that's me. So I prefer them like that. But you know, Ivy does turn different pens. She'll turn different blanks. She can make e-pens too. So you don't always have to get, a Dazzler pen with the tip on it. You could, but you don't have to. But I love how original they were with those tips, those machine tips that he's so good at making. It looks interesting, a different way to multi-place without laying a bunch. This pin will not be able to August. Ah, Eileen, you got the link? Should send us the link. Anybody else have heard of this, what she's talking about? If y'all know what kind of pen she's talking about, she said a bling blitz. I've hard enough time with regular drills, right? Right, Terry? Watch the meet and greet from Ticket to Ride. She goes over everything. Ivy's pens are my new favorite things, says Cheryl Katz. Yep. I love Ivy's pens. I always have one on hand. I take one with me whenever I travel and take a diamond painting. I will always have an Ivy pen with me. Took one to Hawaii, took one to San Diego. I love Ivy's pens. And when I contacted her, she goes, well, I know what you like, what size you like. So she made, they machined some special tips for me with with micro dotting. Now, here's what I don't know. I don't know if you can use them with regular drills. Does anybody here know that? I guess I didn't ask her. I just like, oh, you got a new tip. I want it. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. There's Ivy's website. Check it out. It can be intimidating. You could buy one of the pre-done pins, and that's a whole lot easier than trying to pick out a custom pin. There is a video, I think there's a video on how to do it. I could be wrong. But she's very easy to work with. You tell her what she wants. She tries her best to make it happen for you. And good people. Good people. Give Ivy some support there. That is one small shop that is definitely worth supporting. There's a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of them. But she's been around a long time. She's hung in there through ups and down times, and definitely worth the support. You know, I think everybody should have one Ivy pen in their stash. So they're definitely worth having. And she even makes multi-placers on there. She does. She really does her best to create whatever you like. I think Cheryl Katz has an axolotl at the end of hers, if I'm not mistaken. I will try to find one. I saw it on TikTok or Instagram. There's supposed to be a sign-up sheet. Yes. Let me know, Eileen. I think that'd be very interesting. Anybody else heard of that Blitz pen? Blitz Bling Blitz pen? Anybody else heard of that? And anybody else here has tried an Ivy pen or no? I know Cheryl Katz can't sing her praises loud enough because she got one at the beginning of the year and she loves it. I love Ivy pens. Cheryl G's got one. You love the small ones. Jester likes the DAC pen. The twist DAC pens, they are actually great. I'll be honest with you, to have a kit like Diamond Art Club's toolkit is outstanding. Those ever twisting tip pins that come with the kit, they're outstanding. I will tell you though that Ivy was the first one to come up with that concept, at least as far as I know. If you don't count the old pens that I used to decorate and sell those. I guess the concept was around, but not as a diamond painting pen. People would take those old craft pens. Do y'all remember what I'm talking about? I can get mine and show y'all. And they would repurpose the old ones. Just like Crashley, you can get DAC pens from Crashley that she has put resin over and made beautiful. So Jester, if you like those DAC pens, but you want it to be extra special, beautiful, Crafts with Crashley has those pens on her site, and they are beautiful. They're definitely worth that, especially if you love that pen. Seen the video short for it. It's like a kickstart stage currently. Seems gimmicky and not really a faster method. Yeah, I wonder. Cheryl Katz has 3 now. It was a seahorse. Oh, that's perfect for you. Perfect. Yep. Okay, let's finish up this one. And then I'll let y'all go. This is not often we get to do that, right, Matt? I think this is the second time that we've got to diamond paint on a live. Not very often, but it was still sitting here from Wednesday night. I've just been working around it, trying to get my order done and do all my paperwork around it. Being tempted every night because I surely did want to diamond paint on this baby every night. And I would just stare at it while I was doing more work. Got caught back up with customer service emails. Very good. Got returned orders from Canada. That was back from April. So that finally got returned back to us and going to be resent out. I forgot that today was a federal holiday. Who remembered it was a federal holiday today? Have to push to lead drills at one at a time, so might go down fast, but also slow to pick up. First time diamond painting since Monday, said Cheryl. Okay. Well, I have still laid drills down every day this year. I never, ever expected that I could say that as of now. I was just going to be trying to diamond paint some every night for the Ticket to Ride event. And it's kept going. I have put drills down every day. Again, some days it may only be a couple drills, but you can't finish unless you put a couple drills down. And if you do that every day, eventually you're going to have a finish. So I do not always get a square done a day. Some in the winter I was getting a square done a day, like at the Ticket to Ride canvas, but not so much these days. Staying a lot busy, but getting drills down. I will be honest with you. Might be purpose with AB similar to E-Pen as it uses like a squeezing by the edge as opposed to a sticky substance. I know it was a holiday since I had off from work. Debbie knew it was. Been so busy. Good for you that you're enjoying DP. Thank you for keeping me company while heading home. Oh, thanks, Kat, for listening. So here, I'm going to be open with y'all. I didn't start out saying I was going to drill every day. I just wanted to diamond paint more. I have been able to drill every day, but some days it's a chore because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock and I didn't put drills down today. So I run to the canvas to say I put drills down and that's it. I put a few down. So does it count? Well, I put drills down. I did a couple of days I didn't even sit down. So at one point I'm like, wait a minute, I don't, does this really count or not? Yes, I'm putting a drill down. It's not really enjoying it. Sometimes it's like just saying I'm doing it now. Not always. Obviously, when I get to sit down and finish a square, I love it. But yeah. So sometimes I make up these, I don't know if rules is the right word. And then they can be a burden. So I made up the rule. I can break the rule, I suppose. But now I'm halfway through the year. And I'm like, oh, can I keep this up all year long? I don't know. Sounds like you got all your ducks in a row. I don't know. It counts because you're the boss. Calls it counts. Oh my gosh. You know what? I should be wearing my red hat while I'm doing this. That's what I usually do at night. I just put on the red hat. I have come to really dislike that face mask. It is hard to see in that face mask. It's very restricting. I can't see colors. I just have to trust that whatever I'm putting down is correct. The hair one, the head one, it looks real funny like a box, but it works. What I mean it works is that it doesn't restrict me. I can diamond paint while I'm doing it. That's what I mean. So it is way easier to do. And since it overlaps my face so much, I know there's getting some on my face. So something to feel patriotic about. First back-to-back wins in World Cup since 1930. Really? Hey, Anna. Just dropping in to say hi. Been dealing with family stuff last couple of days. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, it's good to see you, Anna. Sorry about that. Sometimes that's overwhelming. Some days I tell myself, do you know that I've had at least 2 days this year where I didn't even get out of pajamas all day long? And I don't ever do that, ever. But I'm like, well, now it's 5 o'clock. I'm not getting out of my pajamas now. I know it's terrible, but some days I think, I got daggone 5 loads of laundry done today. That's something. That's something. So Some days I don't feel so accomplished. And then some days it's just one hit after another, one thing after another. Yesterday was one of those days. I had a doctor visit yesterday, a phone appointment. Guess what, y'all? I see a doctor, a specialty doctor down in Texas, and Texas has changed their rules. They're saying now the Texas board, the medical board in Texas, I watched the recorded game before the live as I thought Matt would reveal the winner. USA 2-0. Good. Is that this FIFA thing that I keep seeing everywhere? Is that soccer? I mean, I'm just, I don't know. So I had the doctor's appointment, and my labs actually are really great. And I'm telling her, well, in May I was bruising so bad I thought there was something seriously wrong with me. And then I went on that, the bike trip, and we've been so super duper busy that I hadn't been eating sardines a lot. And apparently why sardines make me bruise easier, I don't know. So in not eating the sardines as much, I'm not bruising as easily. I still bruise easily, but not like that. May, it was so crazy. Anything I would touch the door and my hand would start bruising. So I thought something was really wrong with me. And I told her, I said, I like stuffed food in my mouth. I can't stop eating. And of course, the hair loss again. She didn't have anything to tell me. She said, maybe you should go on a yeast cleanse. Have you had any antibiotics? No. Because I did a yeast cleanse years ago. And I said, no. I had that colonoscopy in 24. I don't know. She said, maybe get more vitamin C in. Feeling accomplished and actually being accomplished are not necessarily the same, right? Spoilers, it was Maxine's fault. Oh. Speaking of ducks, y'all will not believe this, but Serenity caught the second coon. That sucker was at least a 30-pound coon. He was gargantuan, huge. So she did end up catching him. She ended up repairing the netting around the yard, the trees, the forest, whatever you want to call it. So something had gotten in and gotten a chicken that way. So they repaired that netting. They caught a coon. I'm trying to think. Oh, we were walking one day this week. I've been walking a lot more because it was cooler weather. We were walking one day this week and the neighbor stopped. He has chickens too. And he was talking about his chickens. And he said he caught an owl. He knew something was eating his chickens and he set a trap and an owl was in that trap. A big old owl. So they took it down to the owl sanctuary and relocated it. But man, that's cool. They have foxes too. It's probably pretty difficult to avoid unless you really avoid purposely. But I follow a lot of sports, so nearly impossible for my phone to not spoil it if I have missed it live. Yeah. It's called menopause, says Jester, right? I know. Hi, Christine. Howdy, you made it in. This week it was. Good to see you, Christine. I know, Jester, I know. But I am on hormone replacement therapy. There's all different opinions on that. I know. Sure, okay, what do you think about that? But I am on bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, and I realize there are, again, different opinions on that. And sometimes I wish I never started them, and yet I don't know if I would be worse off if I didn't start them, to be honest with you. So I'm on them for now. So much for wise owls, right? Can cause clots. Well, I know the old ones could. I don't know about the new bioidentical ones. Can they? I know the old ones definitely could do that. If you mean clots like, I know blood clots. My blood's so thin, I bruise so easily. if you got that happening, is that going to be trouble? And how would they know? How would they know? So what are the things they look for on the clots? Oh, Terry can't do it because she has a clotting disorder. Gotcha. I don't know. 7? I'm not sure. I don't know how many years. But my friend's mama, I was talking to her last year, and she finally got off of them. She's like 80s. And her doctor's like, these aren't doing you any good. There's no different. You can just get off of these now. I don't remember. 70. She's older, definitely. Maybe 70s. I don't know. But so I'm assuming you don't stay on them forever. Right? 8. Trying to find the next one to do. There we go. 10 is D. Okay. Cat. Oh, they can't call. Yes. Cat. Yes. I got pulmonary embolisms in my lungs from years of birth control. Elizabeth Spills Drills. Howdy, Elizabeth. Now, birth control is different. Right? I would love to lose the night sweats. Me too, clotting disorder. That's why OHAG Maritime instead of hormone replacement radiation. If there are specific reasons for history and diet and naturals do not help, I would perhaps recommend. Let's see. So I do that. Now, there's one thing I don't know if I can ever get off. I mean, I've tried, is my thyroid medication. I've tried to get off, tried to heal things naturally, try to be better about things, but, and I was off for 2 years, and then things started happening again, and I went back on them. So I know the struggles and the side effects or my symptoms I get when my thyroid symptoms. You get there's certain things I know my thyroid's acting up when I get symptoms like that. 70. There are specific reasons per his. Okay. Older, 70. Hey, all hormones can cause pulmonary embolisms. Is that what you're saying, Cheryl? 11. Let's see what else we got here. And H. No, I don't see. Yes, there is an H. 12 is H. We know when our bodies are off. I know. Well, that's what I was asking the doctor. I'm like, hey, you think there's ever a time I can get off of some of this stuff? She was like, well, and we went through the list because I'm talking about supplements too. And she goes, well, this and this you can try getting off of. I'm like, okay. So wean off of these things. She goes, I wouldn't touch this one yet. There's a HPA Adapt I take. So it's for the adrenal insufficiency that I have been diagnosed with. And she's like, I would not go off of that one. And make sure whatever you do start changing things, just go off one thing at a time and wait a while to see if it's going to affect you. And I learned that from year before last when I tried to get off of cortisol for adrenals. I crashed and crashed. It took me an entire year to wean off of that. I can't get off my thyroid meds either. I have trouble being on them. I need higher dose to help with symptoms, but then levels get too high. No, you said birth control, and I was just stating that they are all hormones. Hey, Desiree, welcome in. Howdy from Seattle, she says. Seattle. So it's just, what, 9:30 there or something like that? All righty, 14 was a K. Let's go put K down. There's a few of them right here. So I just love the white see-through-ish semi-transparent trays. They're my favorite on my eyes, but I did get new colors of the Trabrix. Aqua came in, and of course Aqua wasn't sparkly. See, the white is sparkly down there. The Aqua wasn't sparkly. Coral came in, it was sparkly. I think I might have showed those last week. They're beautiful. Trying to wean off prednisone. The cortisol dip is real. Yes, Terry. That's what I never want to be on again. I don't ever want to be on those again. The steroids. That's one thing I can't handle, is the weaning off process of those ever. Yep, and I just said goodbye to a lot of high school graduates. My daughter and her graduation party night, and I just love seeing all these beautiful young students before they fly off to the, oh, that's sweet. Bingo what? 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 Bingo what? I don't know what I said, Matt. What did I say? I don't know. Thyroid, try using a good quality castor oil, see how symptoms are. On the thyroid, Cheryl? Is that what you're saying? On my neck, I should say. Castor oil. It's so greasy on the hair. I was using it. It was in part of several of the hair stuff that I tried throughout this winter, into the spring, etc. I also told her I'm on my third, fourth different bottles of hair serums and elixirs and potions and lotions and all those things. I get tired of doing them sometime. And y'all should see my shampoos I've been buying, all the different shampoos I've been trying. Remember, I think I've shown you some of them. I tell you what, my Jerry thinks I'm running a chemistry experiment in the shower. I got so many different bottles in there now. He's like, what are you doing with all of them? The last time I ordered some in bulk, and he's like, oh my gosh, Tina. Oh, me. Yes and no, from the way I understand it, it's the estrogen. Ah, gotcha. Yes, Matt, I haven't actually had my Teemaw bingo paper. Oh, the alarm going off. Oh, okay. Because I haven't stayed on this long in a while. Now I'm starting to yawn myself when my eyes start getting heavy. And I told my doctor, I told her that I knew I was doing some of this to myself, because when I stay up past midnight, I don't feel as good and my energy crashes the next day. I know this, but I stay up to get things done, or I've worked so late here that I want to diamond paint some. So I'll take a shower and diamond paint, and keeps me up later. Yeah, I know. 15. 16 is a Y. I don't think a Y is there. I wanted to put down some of these pearls. Okay, so let's figure out. That's what we're going to do. Let's just figure out where some of these pearls are going to go. And then we'll call it quits. Get great results, a good quality one. I have them. I have hair extensions. I've just given up on all the lotions. No, Tammy, I don't think she's saying castor oil by mouth. I think she's saying put over your thyroid. Isn't that right? Is that what you're saying, Cheryl? Okay, let's see here on these half pearls. Okay, we were going to use on this one 23. Why didn't I write them down? Here they are. I wrote them on the front. Okay, so 23, I was going to use half pearl AB946. And I want to show y'all these oranges externally. Yeah. Okay, so here are the colors here. Let's see, 23, 24. 16, 25. Let's see. I'm going to show y'all, because this is kind of, I love the colors. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything negative about the colors, but the distinctions between them are negligible. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing to make them pop out. Please don't spill them. Please don't spill them. Okay, look, guys. Let me turn off that light pad so you can see these colors. Look at these colors. Okay, let me put this here. Look. Look at all those colors. So I have 23, 24, and 25. And I think there's even another one that I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm matching this half pearl 3855 to this lightest color. I think that's what I'm doing. And then this AB 740 I'm going to do to this color, or maybe it's vice versa. Let's see, 25 is 3855. Yep. Okay, it's vice versa. I did the brightest one here. But see, that's really bright. Theoretically, this orange could go for any three of them. But since they're all together and they blend all together right there on the dots, I'm even going to use this orangey red 946 to be that one. And then on the yellow, I'm going to use this bright yellow. So this is what we're going to get in the graduation of these dots here. Those are what I've chosen for all these different oranges that are the quote-unquote dots. You can zoom in on your section a little bit more when you start to place the pearls. I will try to do that, Nikki. If you use castor oil, be sure to be consistent and mark down changes you notice. It will take a couple of months, but you will see a difference. Thyroid and lymphatic drainage respond well. Yes, and I will zoom in. Try third layer. Okay, so let's zoom in. Let me see. Maybe, can y'all see better? I'll zoom in, but I wonder if y'all can see better with the light off. Because if I'm just going to lay these down, I might can do that with the light off. Okay. There we go. How about that, Nikki? Is this better? Can y'all see those 4x4? I'm going to leave the light off. Can y'all see the 4x4 spaces here? See that? That was created right there. And that's this part of the dragonfly. So you see how it goes all these dots, and then these are supposed to be starting more dots here. That's the section I'm in right here. And see, these are yellow dots for sure, but these are orange dots. Theoretically, they're a little bit different shades, and that's why I'm going to go. See how these are yellow, but then the orange out here. So that's why I chose a different shade. So let me see if I can get it right. The rocket is 23, which is 946. In the past, I've put these colors right in the trays, but I messed up so many times. I had Jedediah pick them all out. So, the castor oil got lymphatic drainage as well. Those look awesome. So let's see. So this one, let me get a tray again. All right. We're getting some Teemaw extra secret sauce tonight. That's right, Matt. Secret sauce right here. These are things. And it's hard because I should do videos on this. Y'all, I've spent, oh, I didn't tell you on this. Was it this week, Cheryl, this past weekend? I think it was. I spent over 8 hours recording last week. Just recording. That wasn't prepping. That took hours. The uploading, the editing, the downloading, editing, uploading. Hours and hours and hours. I spent the whole day doing 8 videos, 8 different diamond painting videos to record. It's so much work. So it's hard for me to do videos when I have so many other things I could do, like designing and placing orders, etc. Okay, so we're just going to put this pearl. I'm grabbing it with these rounded tip tweezers, which we also sell. I had a pair, I thought, right here. Oh, there it is. Yay. Okay. There we go. We sell these rainbow tweezers that say dpwithsparklers.com on them in our shop now. And you would use them to pick up the pearl or the big bling, and you just place it on those 4 spots. So in this particular section, every color happens to be this 946 pearl, half pearl. So we're going to put those there. And see, these are going to be surrounded by the metallics. So I just really wanted them to pop out some and be different. Oops, that one didn't stay. So almost, yeah, this is late night secret sauce stuff. That's right. Matt's got it right. Okay, so here we go. All of these just happen to be the dark ones. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this section here. Kind of just blends together and there's no distinct circles. So we're going to pretend how these dots come over That right there in the middle is a dot. And then we're going to say this one here. So we're going to make this one here a dot as well, because I like consistency. Is that the word? Right there is going to be a dot, and then there's going to be one more, like lymphedema. So neat. I just received my first order from you yesterday. Okay, Nikki, and I haven't placed any enhancement. Very cool. Yay. How'd you know to find us here then? Okay, so this symbol here is, that's the 740. So we're going to take one of these out and put you right there. So there we go. We went from the light to the oranger to the brighter. And it's subtle changes. I know that's what, well, you saw the drills. They were all the same types of orange, you know, different shades. And there is, oh, looky there. Looky there. There's more up here. That's the top part coming down. I get to do some more pearls real quick. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so that one is the 740. So let's get more out. Try it and be consistent each day. You'll note changes. Full-blown recharting lessons. Oh, it's so hard to teach them if you're not there. But thank you, Matt. Hanging in there with me. All righty. Let's see. So that is this color. Now, on this one, you see how there's only 3 dots right there? That little gray, that little compass there, right there is only 3, and then a triangle. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make that a circle. So I'm making it a 4 space. And then this is a 4 space. And this is a 4 space. But now it's the way they're charted, because the yellow ones are going to come down like this. So they're actually jogging over, but that's how it's charted there. But we're now going to get 2 more dots there. I know that this one is the bright yellow. That one's easy to see. So what's the dash? The dash, I'm guessing, is, let's see, I'm thinking it's 3855. My sis has right arm lymphedema with no known origin, assuming would rub into the something then. I found you initially from Queen of Diamonds. Then I ordered and found you on Facebook, and from there I found out about the lives. Yay! Good job. Never stop learning, right? Never stop learning. Okay. So the dash is the 742, and I've written on my paper that the 742 is going to be this lightest 3855. So we have one of these here. I think since this is going to be throughout the canvas, that I'm probably going to put these pearls right in my little tribrick with the colors. And that way I don't have to look and guess every time when I open that symbol. It's going to be right there. And then I finally get to place my bright yellow right there. So I'm starting this section here, coming down with the yellow bright ones. And on here, you'll notice, and this is why it's so hard to write up an ES. It would be very difficult to write this on an ES, but you see how these are 2 by 2 spaces, or 4 spaces of the Y. And that's going to be the 307. Well, look here. That's only 2Y, and then this other 2 symbol. And that's only 2Y and this other symbol. Guess what those are going to be for me? 4. I'm going to pretend they're 4 Ys, and all of these are going to be dots. And why am I doing that? Because that's what the original does. The original, these were all dots on the original. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I am going to put quad cubes here in this pink part. On the inner part, I am going to put quads there. So we'll see as we go what I do end up changing or not. But I think I've got all of the pearls in. Ooh, you know, it'd be kind of cool if I use the P for S and the matching dots right there. Oh, what do you think? See those little dots that lead up to the big dot? Instead of putting a square down there, let me go see if I have a P for S, guys. See, this is the other thing. Sometimes it just happens on the fly. And how do you teach that? No idea. And that's the honey. We have a matching P for S for that one. Guess what we're going to try? We're going to try putting, so P for S is short for pearls for square, and they're the same size as a square drill, but they're round in shape, and they have no facets on them. And they really give some added dimension to a painting. So I'm going to get my E-pen back out, and we're going to put those little babies right there in the single spots so that we're carrying over this theme of the round dots. And when I finish this section, I'll see if I like it. And if so, I'll continue to round the entire canvas because, again, it's very symmetrical, the whole mandala thing. But look at that. I love how the pearls are carrying over. Ooh, all right. That's what we'll do. Tiny pearls, big pearls to tiny pearls, and we're going to see how that works. Donna, does that work? Is that what you would do? Donna's the pearl queen over there. She does fantastic with pearls. So I think I like that idea. So we got some big and then the tiny pearls, and we're just going to continue that type of thing around the canvas. I like it. This is the reason we all sparkler set of stashes to randomly raid. That's right. That's right. Got to build your stash. Build your stash. Oh, Teresa, yay. I'm glad to know that. All right. Well, now we're going to put, so now I take my little ES. Anytime I make changes, I try to make a note. So that one was this symbol, the 740 symbol. I'm going to put, I have half pearl AB 946. I'm going to put and P for S, AB 946 in single spots. I'm going to say single dot spots, so I'll know what I'm talking about. So I will not use that on the entire canvas in the areas if they have it anywhere else. So like if they have that somewhere else, I won't do it, but I'm doing it here to continue all of the dots in the pearls going out like that. So thank you for having me go closer, Nikki. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yay, Gail, great. I like it. The affected swollen limb, if it is applied directly to the arm or leg experiencing lymphedema, it is massaged into the skin using very light directional strokes moving upward towards the heart. There we go. There we go. Well, folks, Serenity's in the house or in the room, which means she must be needing to ask me a question. And I've been on here almost 3 hours. So, 3 sections done. Thanks, Tina. Why, you're quite welcome. Very good for you. It takes me 2 to 3 hours for one section. And up to, yeah, at least sometimes at least 3 hours because it depends on that. These are going pretty fast because it's not too confetti heavy. I like it. So is it something, wait just a minute while I say goodbye? Okie dokie. So we have your order filler here, your main manager so far. But John is sure trying very hard to learn all of the steps and processes himself. He's trying to learn where everything is. He's trying very hard. Oh, we did learn a lesson this week. We had some very honest customer, thank goodness, email me. And there were pictures of 2 orders that were exactly alike with exactly the same priority mail label on them that he received in the same day. So I'm so surprised that number one, we sent out 2 of the exact same orders because we're training John. So Serenity did one of them. And apparently John didn't look at the paper that had already been printed out. And John fulfilled the same exact order. 2 labels were printed out. So the second thing is I'm surprised USPS actually honored both labels. So we only spent the money once. And then they had an extra order laying on the table. This is what we've gathered by piecing it together. And they're like, oh, you forgot to print that label again. So she went back and reprinted the label. So 2 packages went out to the same person using the same label. So they were very honest because this was about $100 order. And we sent him another prepaid label for him to get that back to us. But I was grateful for his honesty. And it was a good learning moment for John. So now he's very extremely tedious and slow checking that list off and making sure everything gets done. So thanks, Matt. Find more tips and share your own in the group. Thank you. Thank you too, Peggy. I appreciate it. Keep me entertained while I'm diamond painting, says Debbie Rice. Well, I appreciate y'all coming. I do. And it was very honest and nice of them. I appreciated that. So every day is a learning day. We got the one back from Canada. That was no fault of ours, though. That was the person had been notified they had a package and never went and got it. So that was back in April. It finally got back to us and they paid to reship it. So anyway, Everything's a learning curve, right? So it's a birthday week coming up. I can't believe it. It's a retreat week coming up. I'm excited and nervous because it's our biggest retreat. So I want everything to go well and I don't want things to go wrong. So hopefully it'll be a good time for everyone, and everyone will like their rooms and we'll all have a good time and nobody will get hurt, right? Nobody will get hurt. So we'll be coming live hopefully next week from Tall Oaks Treehouse. And hopefully that'll work because the next day, Crashley's going to go live from the treehouse to do her auction straight from the treehouse at Tall Oaks. Rhonda has reserved the treehouse. She's going to do her live from Tall Oaks as well on Rhonda Lindsay's channel. So dipping time. So we're gonna have fun out there, and I sure hope it works. So we're going to see how the live works from Tall Oaks this time and hope that it doesn't spin and all that stuff. So next week, we'll see you live from Tall Oaks. We'll know whether people are having a good time or not, and hopefully no one will have gotten hurt by next week. So thanks again for joining us. Every one of y'all, I appreciate y'all being here. Oh, have a great Father's Day. If you're inclined with that, well, every one of us came from some type of father and has some type of father figure in their lives. So hopefully they're around that you can thank. But I appreciate all of y'all. And that's right, graduation week. And Lord willing, I'll see you next Friday night. Remember to shine bright and don't let anyone dull your sparkle, folks. Bye now and have a great week.